go off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom life, you never raise our sails. It's freedom bags, you never pass. To the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't feel a shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar, so no one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch, get ready for this, so let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, yes, see.
God damn it. Alright, hold on. This is so annoying. I don't want to get myself in trouble. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. Alright? Well, listen. This is gonna be... Nobody's gonna watch this stream because they're too busy watching the premiere, which is what I wanted. I don't want it to sound like I'm complaining because I'm not. It's all part of my plan. I'm trying to listen to the video premiere right now. I'm trying to listen to the Q&A. And fucking... I'm shooting myself in the foot here, alright? Nobody already wants to sponsor me. Scratch that, sorry. Already nobody wants to sponsor me. I'm getting fucking blown out by this light right now. But these, I'm just gonna sit normally, right? Just looking back and forth. There's one. My AirPods stopped working, so I got these fuck-ass Raycon earbuds. Don't tell Raycon about this, alright? I still want their money. But I would feel like an asshole if I was like selling something that I didn't believe in. Maybe my ears are fucked. Maybe it's my fault. These things do not stay in my fucking ears. I need to keep pushing them like this. You could see it in the Portal video. I was trying to watch them or trying to listen to something, but I need to get AirPods again. I'm sorry, I'm not an Apple shill. It's just these things do not stay in my fuck ass ears. Fuck you, can't tell me what to do, fuck ass. You should open both. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm watching the premiere on my phone. Watch the Portal 2 video premiere and also watch the stream. Hey, bud, what's going on? See, we're chilling. It's actually really nice out. That's why I opened the window. You can see how, like, sunny it got immediately. So, yeah, if my Raycon earbuds drop out of my ears and fall into my drink, maybe it is my fault because I haven't heard anyone else have this issue. Maybe my ears are just, like, not good. I mean, they basically weren't working until last week. Stay in my fuck... Do I need to hold them like this? This says L, this says R. So I have them in correctly. What if I put them in like this? Is this better? Will they stay in if I do it purposefully backwards? It's not as loud. Don't tell Raycon that I don't like their product. Alright, they'll never sponsor me. But would I even take a sponsorship? I mean, I need the money, I guess. But, like... I feel like I would kind of be an asshole if I sold this product I don't believe in. You know what? I'm shooting myself in the foot here. Maybe I'll just never be sponsored. I seem to be a pretty big brand risk for most people. Nobody's reached out despite me having a business email. Anyway, it's fucking hot in this room. I opened the window to make it less hot, and I think I just made it more hot. It's really nice out. We're on Chapter 5, The Escape now. Just know that I'm also watching my own premiere. But, is today Thursday? That's crazy. What a weird week it's been. What have we done? Sorry, what have we done? What have I done, sweet Jesus? What have I done? Become a thief in the night, become a dog on the run. We did Sonic Adventure 2, and then some Peacemaker and Skull and Bones really late. It's been a very out there week, right? We started with Sonic that we didn't plan. Most of the early part of the stream was setting up the Dreamcast on its own. Peacemaker, I guess we did do the full Peacemaker thing. We had to, stall a little bit so I could wait for the game to get to me. And then Skull and Bones was late last night. And now we're back to normal stream time, but it's the end of the week, coming up on the weekend. I don't think I need to do editing today. I'm starting to feel on top of things. Now that this video is out and I only need to edit one video instead of two, I really hope this next one actually releases end of March, like I can get it out. I've done the math. I think if I do a certain amount a day, I could probably pull it off, most likely. The hardest part about it is capturing the footage, which is annoying. But what I'm doing today is a game I've wanted to play for a while. It's really not that... I'm not going to care so much that people aren't watching this one because I told them not to. But also, like, this game came out like a month ago and everyone already played through it then. But I don't think I've played through... At least not, like, dedicated-wise through a Mario vs. Donkey Kong game. I remember my one friend as a kid had it on his DS and he let me... I'm going to shut up. This is important lore. Sorry. I'm going to turn off the premiere because I kind of want to hear this. Banana. Ooh, banana. This is the remake of the GBA game, right? Aside from Peach, are all the games this year just remakes? Or, like, ports? I totally forgot about Luigi's Mansion 2. As much as I love these 3D models and animations, I fucking love Mario. Everything about it. I do like the blurry slideshow of the GBA. I like the comparison to the cutscenes. This is also an era where they were just throwing shit at the wall, so like... Not that there's any actual Mario lore, but in modern Mario canon, like if a kid plays this, they're like, when did Mario get a fucking toy store? Recommended for players who want more relaxed game challenge. Okay. Can change. That's fine. These things are still not staying in my ears. I'm Toad! I'll just wait for the part of the premiere I want to watch and leave that over there. I'm not even going to watch the YouTube stream. I'm locked in on this. All right, my favorite character, Blue Toad, is here. Sorry. 7 stream streak. What Donkey Kong character is your favorite? Probably Donkey Kong. Like, I know that's kind of a cop-out. That's the answer you would say if you don't know Donkey Kong characters, but it is actually Donkey Kong. Close second. Lanky, maybe? Because he has a funny face, but... Okay, so like I was saying, I've never owned a Mario vs. Donkey Kong game. My only experience is playing the DS one on my friend's DS, which is also the first way I experienced Mario 64, because I played Mario 64 DS. I was sleeping over at his house, and I saw him playing it on his DS, and I'm like, oh my god, what is that? You have like a Mario Galaxy style game on your DS, because I had only played New Super Mario Bros. And I guess Mario Galaxy on the Wii, or maybe I didn't have Mario Galaxy at that time. And it blew my mind. Legitimately, like, that's... Some games just transcend time. It was in, like, 2006 or 2007, and I saw Mario 64 for the first time on the DS, and it blew my mind that you could do that in so many different levels. Anyway, okay, so I can move and jump. I thought I was controlling the minis. Okay, so because this is the first game, like, it slowly transitioned into something else, but this is definitely more of a Donkey Kong style game. Like, I think Donkey Kong for the Game Boy is what... Okay. Oh, I hate those. Yeah, it does... It's more Donkey Kong. I think they just, like, made... I imagine the canon of these games, not within the story, but just the way they were made, is that when they were doing the Donkey Kong Game Boy port, where they added a shit ton of new levels and basically made a new game from the ground up. Got it. They're like, this is a really good idea. We should make a game out of this. I mean, that's why New Super Mario Bros. Exists, is they were just the same team that was working on the remakes of all the old Mario games with Mario Advance. They're like, why don't we just make an original game? And it was supposed to be on the Game Boy Advance, but then they came around and just put it on the DS. I think it's really interesting. I mean, that's the thing that never really goes away, is a team is made to work on a remake, and if they enjoy it, and if they do well enough, then they're given their own game. The only reason Metroid Dread exists is because, it was at Mercury Stream, did a really good job with the Metroid 2 remake and already had the engine set up because of it. Then they wanted to do more Metroid. Hey guys, hi Noah, hi Lily. Sorry I missed last night, I was in the hospital. You should check out the video premiere of the Portal 2 video. Oil! Yeah, this is definitely more Donkey Kong. I should have played fucking Donkey Kong on the Game Boy, because I think they have it on NSO, right? Alright, nothing's happening in the... I gotta wait for a very specific part that I want to watch people react to live. Because there's a lot of people that are experiencing Portal 2 for the first time because... Yeah, this is very... Oh, is that why it sounds like that? And you can't jump with it? I always thought the Smash Hammer was taken more from Donkey Kong, but it seems to be more inspired by this. Don't... Okay. Fuck. Can I jump over? Damn it. Hold on. I could just walk through it. That makes more sense. Can I destroy you? I will destroy you! I will destroy you and save all these lands. Originally, I was quoting Heather, but then I was quoting the Ocarina musical, I think. There's a lot of fan musicals on YouTube about video games now that I think about it. One of which I bring up during the Portal video. You will see it, you know, if you watch the video. Did I get everything? Think so. Put the key in the keyhole. Remember when Mario met Sora? That was October 21. Crazy how time flies. I miss Smash Bros, but you guys knew that already. Listen, I'm not exclusively a video game guy. It just so happens that the last two videos I talked about were video games I love. Maybe someday I'll talk about... Well, now that I've talked about Portal 1 and 2, those are like two of my... In my top like 5 games. Oh, I could throw it? Oh, can I throw it down to myself? That's kind of cold, actually. I don't need to, though. Yeah, this definitely started as more of a Donkey Kong style game. Or it has been Donkey Kong as the arcade. And I'm collecting the minis instead of lemmings, like, moving them around. What was I getting at? Oh, yeah. If, like, Smash Ultimate is one of my alternating fifths, and then I talk about my favorite games at the very end of the video, and then Portal 1 and Portal 2 are definitely up there. Maybe someday I'll talk about my other favorite games, but those are a little more... They're a lot bigger of games, and they're also games that people have talked about to death already, so I would need to add... To be fair, people have talked about Portal a lot, too. I just thought I could add a unique perspective, and my audience didn't know a whole lot about Portal, so it's like I was pitching it. That's why this Portal 2 video is the way it is. It is just because of feedback. I think if I had a different response to the first video, the Portal 2 video would have been more of me just talking about why it works. But because of the feedback and all the people clamoring for a new one, the video works more as like an introduction, right? Because if I didn't know that many people haven't played Portal 2, I would have made the video with the idea that like, oh yeah, I know we've all played Portal 2. Like, obviously we've all played it. But a bunch of people told me they haven't, so that's why I want to watch the premiere, because I want to see them experience iconic moments in the game and see what their live reaction. I'm excited. So if at some point during this stream I hold up my phone and just keep watching with my Raycon that keep fucking I should stop name dropping them and insulting their brand. But you know what? Their brand kind of fucking sucks. I'm gonna burn this bridge. Fuck it. Let's go. I'm already unmarketable. Can I throw a trash can into there and grab it? No, but I can do that. That makes more... This feels like a... Don, please do not break that. I have the window open, but the screen is still closed. Don, I could see him leaning on it. Putting all his fucking Don weight. I don't need to kill these guys. And yet... Well, I made that harder for myself. Did I fuck this? You fucked it. Oh, I have no patience. Right, that's what it was. I always thought there was something about me. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. This game can't be that long, right? Damn, it's still going. Nice. Yeah, this video is 4 hours long. Actually, I want to watch this part. Or rather, I'm watching my own fucking video. I want to see how people react to it. You could see them falling out of my ear. Is it just me? I haven't met anyone else who's had a problem with these AirPods, but what if they're just lying? What if they're just, like, paid off or something? These shits do not stay in my fucking ear. Shall that take your daughter to work day? Anyway, level 4. How many worlds could there be really? 2, maybe 3, could be 1. Yeah, Raycons suck. You know what? Actually, I don't want to say like don't buy them. Cuz what if I should not be saying this. What if it is just me? What if the brand is perfect, like the product is actually really good, it's just my ears that are fucked? What if I'm the one guy they don't work on? And then I'm just complaining and shooting myself in the foot. I've come to terms with the fact that I just don't like the product so much that I wouldn't feel good about doing the sponsorship anyway. Can I drop down? No, but I can take... Hold on. I got plenty of time. Me when I have time. But you know, if they want to give me money... Wee-hee! Free scroll. Okay. Waha! I like they just get normal lives. Like any other Mario game. I fucking love Mario. One thing you guys should know about me. One thing about me, I love Mario. And yet, as far as videos go, I haven't talked about Mario that much. I'm sure I will. That's what I was gonna... Sorry, spoilers for the video, but yeah, like, if there's no limitations on, like, one per series or whatever, then my favorite games are Portal 2, Portal 1, Mario Galaxy, Mario 64. But again, what could I possibly say about Mario 64 that hasn't already been said? Unless I specifically talk about the DS one. But that's not even my favorite. Oh, I gotta... I'm sure I'll find an excuse to talk about it someday. What are the streets saying? I'm not even in the Twitch chat. BH Ultra video, yeah. I was starting to think that... Welcome to the video. Thank you for watching the video. Good multitasking. I wonder what brand would work with Andrew. I don't know. Adam and Eve? What's one that doesn't really... I don't know why they don't reach out to me. I feel like I could do a backflip. I need to get up there. Hold on. Can I make that? I need you to go, It's such a nice breeze. I know it's just like spring, but as soon as it stops being winter, I get like this burst of nostalgic energy. Because I do love winter, don't get me wrong. But it makes me want to, like, watch the Pokemon anime. Fuck me! I can't be getting mad at Mario. Why? Okay. Waha! Nope. They should have let me voice Mario. Where are we at in the video? Where are we at in the stream? I got hair on my nose. Not in my nose, but on my nose. There's hair all over this thing. And when the light hits it's just right, you see everything. You see a hole in the wall where the men can see it all. What does this mean? I don't know what that means. Hello? Hello? Think a high heel company should sponsor him? I could do that. Really, any brand that I don't dislike. I guess beggars can't be choosers, though. Because, can I cut it off? Aha. Oh, you didn't see this coming, huh? Oh, fuck, it saw it coming. I saw it coming. I saw mommy coming Santa Claus. I saw mommy cucking Santa Claus. I'm never gonna die. I'm gonna live forever. I feel very relaxed, though. I'm like playing my GBA, sitting under a tree. It's nice out. Maybe it won't get dark until later tonight. That'd be nice. I feel motivated, I guess. Okay, hold on. What is this gonna say? Okay. What did I... Okay. I hope that's why. Oh, puzzles. I'm solving puzzles. This is just like Portal 2. I gotta keep moving it because otherwise it's gonna disappear. Why would you do this? Mario, pick it up. There you go. Good boy. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, you wait there. Perfect. Key. I think Mario could have wielded the Keyblade. He's pure of heart, right? Oh, shit's happening. Sorry. All right, everyone, switch over to the video premiere right now. That's what I'm watching. Oh, there's a timer on these things? I'm multitasking. Don, please. I'm watching on the Turbo channel because for whatever reason it wasn't working on my phone on the main channel. I want to watch everyone's live chat reaction to this. Leave me in, leave me in, leave me in. I fucking love this. Don... They break out of my room. They're trying to scare the birds. I'm screen recording. This is what I did for the Don. I still have the screen recording of the head shave moment because I wanted to watch what everyone was saying about that. Don, are you stuck? All right, I think Don got himself stuck. He shoved his claw into the screen, the window screen, you know, to keep those bugs out that Veronica Sawyer did not have. See, I remember some things. No. I love Portal. Sorry to ever... You know what? I could probably just bring it up on...
Traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, keep forgetting. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheelie did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it?
The two of you.
Maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing?
No.
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss?
I used to know this whole model, or not a model.
See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're
Designed to be a moron. I am not a moron. Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now?
Fucking love this game.
Could a moron
Punch you into this pit, huh? Could a moron do that? Just watching my own damn video. Never trusting anyone again, ever. Ever. I like that video. You guys should watch that video. Anyway, now we're caught up. I don't need to put these fucking headphones in my ears. Oh, the people will come around on it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Whoa. Got it. Oh, hey, Don. You done fucking around? Hey, baby. Well, I don't want to... Okay. Don't hit the mouse or any of that other stuff. Let me bring up the stream, actually. It used to... Oh, fuck me. Am I dead? Are you serious? Aw, Don. I can't blame you. Can you stop clicking things? You keep perfectly lying on keys or the mouse. Okay, Don. This way. Lie more this way. Stop hitting things. Thank you, baby. Can I, like... That works. But I want the presents. I lost my 17 lives. We could have had so much more. I could have done so much more. Hope everyone gets to experience the Wheatley scene for the first time through that video. How long is the actual video? Like 3.5 hours, I think. Maybe closer to 340 or 350. I always round to 4. Should check it out. But I am both ready to be done with that video and ready to start work on the next one. For the first time in a while, I'm excited. Excuse me? Well, these are new. This feels so good. Ha! Woo! Wah! Why am I vibrating? Oh. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry. What? I don't have a key though, yeah. Headstand, you are protected from falling objects. Solve the puzzle. It does a little dopamine release in my brain whenever I solve a puzzle. Why haven't I been playing this game all the time? Hold that thought. There we go. That's what I wanted. I'm enjoying myself, alright? I'm happy. Things are looking up. I really do, every time, get so caught up in the it's so over to we're so back pipeline, you know? I just need to accept sometimes that things are going to be okay. Even when they're clearly not. Let's just kill them all. Not just the men, but the women and children. Silence! Paul Muad'Dib Atreides. I have been pretty Dune-pilled recently, I'll say. My entire feed has been... I can say this. I have not seen a movie this year that is boring. Or that I forgot about. Because I have two very distinct feeds. I have my Twitter feed, where people are posting Argyle and Madam Web clips and being like, what the fuck is this? And then I have my TikTok feed who's talking about how cool Dune is and Dune fan cams. Like, oh, Paul is so me. And then also, like, fan cams and a bunch of people being like, they didn't give Lisa Frankenstein a fair shake. Nobody's talking about Mean Girls, though. But I made a video about it, so... As you gotta count for something, can I send them this way? How do I do things? Guide... Okay, can they not climb? No, but they will... Got it, alright. Oh, okay. So these are the levels that really took off after. This is what the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series became. Minis on the run. Toy. Boy. That's called a 6-in. It's called a 6-inch, baby. Am I right? I like playing it for only a couple seconds.
Oh, yeah.
The donkey. This game's got boss fights. Okay. Can I not throw this one upwards? No. Oh! Hit the blue. Yeah. I see. Okay. What does that do? Okay. Hi, Darby. You want to join us? Guess there was a whole ass Daria movie that was finished and then not released. Classic modern thing. It's not. We can't even blame Warner Bros. This time. It's just a division-wide issue. Wide issue. This is just entertainment now. You can finish a movie and then shelve it. I don't even think it would have been particularly good. I didn't hate Daria. Took me a little bit to get into it. 8K Ultra Points, let's go! Did I'm so mad. What are you gonna spend it on? Yeah, we're about halfway through the video. Mario Toy Company. I don't love that render though. I feel like it's a little overused. Donkey Kong Jungle. Are we gonna go all over the world? Did they add extra content, or is it really just the Game Boy Advance, the GBA one? Oh, he did say it. He said the thing. Are these re-recorded? I guess this wouldn't be Charles Martinet. It would be the new Mario. I can't even tell. But he didn't say wowie zowie, so it's impossible to tell. You dropped all your presents and toys. Yeah, now this is more... Yeah, Donkey Kong 3. I should have played the other Donkey Kong games leading up to this. But to be fair, the leading up to it, it came out in February. Stanley the Bugman. We gotta get him in Smash. Can I just actually... Hold on. Yeah, I could cheat. It's not cheating. If the mechanics of the game allow you to do it. But this is cool. This truly is just a modern Donkey Kong game. I don't know why, I just didn't really know that. I knew it, like, I knew what it would become. I saw what you would become. I am becoming. I loved you in IMDb. Did I even use a community clip in the Portal video? Because I know there was a perfect part to use one. I sure hope so. Can I... Don't finish the level. I've got to finish the story. Okay, so that's not even the way I was supposed to do it. But that's the cool thing about certain Mario games, and I guess by extension Sonic games, even though I haven't really experienced it, is that, like, it gives you options to do things. That's why I don't think I've ever played Mario Odyssey on stream. It's on the wheel, though. I want to. I want to go through all the 3D Mario games. Now that I'm over my Portal phase, I can talk about how much I fucking love 3D Mario games. Hello, little creature. I don't know why I'm yawning. I got a lot of sleep last night. I'm all caught up on stuff. It might just be the sun. Or I'm just relaxed. You know, that could be it. I'm allowing my body to chill out. Because despite not getting a lot of sleep the last 2 days, I wasn't really tired. Because I was on edge. Because I was edging. I don't know if I should have done that. Can I bring this up with me, or do I need to throw it? Okay, no, we're good. Rambi. Can't wait to see what World 3 is. Because if the first one is more Donkey Kong Game Boy, and the second one was more Donkey Kong 3... I mean, I want to get through most, or I want to play a bunch of Nintendo stuff. I had this idea as a stream at one point of playing each Smash game, but before doing so, playing like all the games they reference. So like for Mario 64 specifically, it would be like Ocarina, like it would be the NES, Super Nintendo, arcade, and N64 games. And then for Melee, it would be like, okay, they're referencing this game, and then Brawl, like, okay, Drill Dozer. You get what I mean, right? Every time they added a new character like Zero Suit Samus, I would play the games that they're in. Or like, oh, I keep talking about Smash. I know, we gotta move on. We're in our Portal era now, at least for the next month. We could just keep watching that video over and over. Rip to the Smash video. Oh, by the way, they raised the claim. So, it's not claimed anymore, which is nice. And not the Smash video, the Portal one. Because I disputed it. Okay, I don't know if I should have done that. But I mean, I played all of the Bayonetta... Well, I played 2 of the Bayonetta games. Played a bunch of 2D Metroid. I've played all the Pikmin games now. I played a Splatoon game. What was fun during the hype cycle of... do these go away forever? Of Smash Ultimate... is that whenever they announced like Simon and Richter, a bunch of people who had never played a Castlevania game were playing Castlevania for the first time, like they were streaming it, getting excited for Smash. And that's why I want that to happen again, in case they add other stuff. Because I've never played Golden Sun. I sure would like to try, I guess. Oh boy. Oh yeah! Got a little too big for my britches. Now I only have 18 lives. What am I supposed to do with these? Look what I got under me kilt. Can I just actually... Yep. Let's fucking go. Let's Kingo. No claims, baby. Then it will truly be fulfilled. I'm gonna keep getting until I get the Ultra Prize. How much is the Ultra Prize? Is it 100k? I don't understand. I was so fine earlier. I think the couch is just too comfortable. Oops. This never happened when I was on the chair. That's not even true. That's just a blatant lie. Here we go, indeed. I wanted to stream Ultimate like around the time the video came out too. I just got occupied doing the video that I didn't stream that day. Please don't hit me. Nope. Fuck. I thought that was gonna kill me. Alright. Yellow. Blue. Ah! Sorry. So yellow and go to blue. I am yellow, you are blue. Anything you say bounces off me and sticks to yours. Woohoo! There we go. All part of the plan. On my first try, keep my 17 lives. They cannot kill me. They certainly will try, though. I can't crouch walk. At least I don't think. But we only have a button, or only a button we can reach. Kind of helps. A little bit. I'm sure we need to keep this for something. I just don't know what the something is yet. Is it to kill the Rambi? And we could just go in there. Alright. This does make me want to play Donkey Kong Game Boy, because I've heard really good things. And all in time for Donkey Kong December. Doom 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 doo doo doom doom. Ow. Hurt my tooth doing that. I'm just chill. I know all the streams have been chill, but coming up on the weekend, once I edit the stuff I need to edit today, and also watch Kung Fu Panda 3. Wait, did I not? I was going to say, did I not get everything in that level? I know this is a bonus thing, but we should probably go back. Does anyone care if I 100% Mario vs. Donkey Kong? No, but I'm doing it for myself. As a treat.
Here we go.
Okay, if I double hand this, I can go up faster. And where are you gonna go now, huh? Ah! Got his ass. Now I don't even care that I died all those times to that one thing. Over and over. I was gonna say gross joke but stop myself. No, go on. Let's hear it. No, I did get the star on that one. Star on top will complete a sheer. Ah!
Here we go.
I'm feeling on top of things again. Is really my point. Which is good. I just don't ever want to write 2 videos and edit 2 videos at the same time again. Is that gonna respawn? What did I even do? What did you do? Oh, fuck. I'm fine. Don't freak out. Listen, everybody, nobody freak out. There might just be a little itty-bitty gas leak. It's bound to happen someday. Hello? It's nice out. I wanted the breeze to get in. Don sent his claw through the screen and could not get out, so I had to go help him. I had to go cut him loose. Yeah. What's up?
I just came to say congratulations on the video for me.
Thanks, man. Well, I mean, nothing's happened
I'm
yet.
really proud of you.
Don't say that.
I'm really proud of you.
Don't lie to
You're
me.
doing great
Listen,
work. I would never lie to you.
I've fallen off. It's truly over for me.
No, it's over.
It's
over.
never been more Jover than it is right
It's
now.
so over. I actually came to see like Hand of Cherry Coke.
Hmm.
0. If that's your prerogative.
Sure.
I will be
They're really good.
I respect your space.
Thanks, man.
Your property.
Or you didn't. You did not. I don't care.
Who told you guys?
Here, come regale us with a story. These fucking... I'll say this right now. I don't care. Alright, get this camera on me. Raycon earpods fucking suck.
He's been so mad about this.
They don't... Yeah, move that on the chair real quick.
with the Coke.
No, put it on that chair.
Oh.
Here's what we'll do. Let's do a little test, shall we? I'm gonna put them in right here, right? This says right, this says left.
Yeah.
Let's start a timer. And just... I put them in as deep as I could. And I just got my ears cleaned, so they're pretty deep canals. I'm just listening. Man, I love listening to this video. What a good video. Oop, there's the right one. And there's the left one. See, that's what I thought. Don't buy these.
Yeah, let me see. What's the problem with them?
They don't stay in my... It could just be me. Because I looked it up and nobody else had this problem. But maybe no one else had this problem because everyone's paid off by Raycon.
Everyone's paid off by Raycon.
Not paid off. Like I don't think my contemporaries who do sponsorships are like bad or whatever. I don't want to get that point across. Like, ooh, they sold
your
out.
contemporaries like PewDiePie and Markiplier.
Yeah, exactly.
You are the
my
same echelon.
peers, my.
I was gonna say, speaking of roommates,
Mhm.
once I had a roommate who stole my whole ass credit card.
Do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, I'll talk about it because like even if he sees this, he's a rat and he like
Damn.
and well, like dude,
No.
he stole my fucking credit.
Yeah.
First, it started with weed.
He stole weed, or
I
he
mean,
used the credit card to
oregano.
buy weed?
No,
Well, weed's
so
legal.
He
Right?
but I don't know if you're allowed to say it on Twitch or whatever.
You
know?
could fuck. Who cares?
But essentially, so I've got, I'm pretty like I'm bad at memory, but I one thing anyone who smokes knows is how much they have,
Okay.
and I would always come.
It's the one thing I kept
like,
track
it's
of.
the one thing my brain always keeps track of is like I know like oh I'm about to be out or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I remember it clear as day. I was like, I left myself enough for one more. I was like, got enough for one more in here.
It's the equivalent of like if you had like one cookie left.
Yeah, it's
And
essentially.
then it's gone. It's like,
but,
okay.
But it's not.
There's only one beer left.
It's not fully gone. Half the cookie is gone.
Mm.
So just enough for me to notice. And if I weren't on my game, I definitely wouldn't have. And I was, but like, also, imagine then you go to said roommate and you're like, you ate half my cookie. It's very clearly half a cookie.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, no, man. Like, you're looking at things.
Dr. Pepper's so
And-
good, I had to save the other half.
And then,
Hey, babe.
and then the other part of this story that is absolutely wild. There's like a lot. The story is super multifaceted.
Do you want to tell
So
the story?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So basically,
So let's start from the beginning.
start from the beginning. Me and this guy, we decided to live together with our other friend.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, everything is good. We are all chill. But then things start to deteriorate, mostly because that guy just has like weird vibes, like bad vibes all around. The
Okay.
vibes start to go pretty rancid, in the sense of like, what game is this?
Mario versus Duck.
In the sense that like he just becomes incredibly weird. He like stops really socializing with us. He's very shady. He's kind of like a difficult guy to get a hold of. He started disappearing for like whole days at a time, and we're like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, I got an internship at like a skate magazine to like write for them."
That's
And
awesome.
we're like, "That's awesome, dude. Can you show us some of your articles?" And he's like, "Nah." Like the stuff he worked on. And we're like, "That's so cool, dude." He's like, "No."
Did he skate?
Yes, he was a skater.
That
I
makes
think
you know
he
what
lied.
no, I'm just saying that explains a lot more of the story now that I know he's a skater.
Because he was disappearing quite frequently in like stuff in contexts like this.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, I'm good friends with his girlfriend's roommate.
Okay.
And his girlfriend's roommate's like, "What is he up to?" So we're always trying to figure out what this guy does, because they were like 90% sure he's seeing other women. And I would also bet money on that at the time, and I still would, because there's a lot of stuff that pointed to that. But so yeah, he's a shady guy, so we all kind of just start spreading our distance. And then as the distance comes down, he starts taking my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he had always had a reputation as a mooch, being like the type of guy to be like, "Oh, can I do this? I'll get you back eventually," and then never getting you back, you know?
Right.
I had two friends. One was a mooch, and the other was like, you'd take a hit off his joint, and he'd be like, "Can you Venmo me 2 cents?" And you're like, "Dude, what the hell are we doing here?"
Yeah.
Anyways, he was doing shit like that, and then eventually,
Where did you meet this guy? How did you?
college. We were sophomore roommates when we were in dorms together, and everything was cool. When
So
we
you're
were
like,
in
let's
dorms.
keep this party going.
So it was like, yeah, we might as well just like be roommates when we move out. So
Right.
we were roommates when we moved out. But then eventually, so I have a credit card, right? And the credit card expired. So I just put that expired credit card in a drawer,
Mm-hmm.
right? I did not know that there is you can charge an expired credit card if that credit card gets renewed, which mine did.
Mm-hmm.
So work going. A bit of a self-report here. I'm terrible with money, so my parents
Yes.
go over a lot of my credit finances for me, and just like make sure I'm not getting scammed or whatever. Like my credit card information got leaked. Because to be totally frank, I don't know how to do all this shit. And I get a call from my mother, and she's like, we're just asking because you don't usually like charge stuff like this on your credit card, because I literally would use it just for like groceries and then pay it off as soon as I got the statement, because like
Smart.
I just wanted to build
'Cause
credit
then you
or
get
whatever.
credit, yeah.
And she's like, yeah, but there's like a bunch of charges to like Burger King and a smoke shop near you. And I was like, I only know one man. Burger King was his favorite fast food restaurant. If that isn't enough of like a red flag already.
Favorite.
Yeah, like it was Burger King.
That's rough.
So he was using my credit card on like Burger King and like disposable vapes.
Mhm.
And I was like, dude, you need to tell me if this is you.
Yeah.
And he's like, why? And I was
Why?
like, cause I'm going to report this to the credit card company as fraud.
Mhm.
And then when that gets reported as fraud, if by chance this were you, I cannot spare you from the consequences.
Yeah.
Because at that point, then it's not me doing criminal charges, it's the credit card company.
Yeah.
And the credit card company, and by the way, just having like a credit card that doesn't have your name on it on your person is a felony offense.
Right.
Like you go to prison for that. So I'm like, dude, you need to tell me, and he
Okay.
maintains that he didn't touch it.
Right.
So I was like, okay, dude, whatever.
Some other Burger King related
Yeah,
fraudster.
some other Burger King fraudster. Because here's the thing, like, fraudsters usually have very specific behavior. Because I've had my stuff frauded before. They'll buy, like, $1 at a gas station
Yeah.
to see if they can get away with you, if the card will scan. Not, like, $15 over and over and over again.
Have I said also that I have had accounts, I have had the same accounts for basically my entire life, and I've never had any security issues. I created a PlayStation account that I had for like 4 months, and then immediately my credit card information was stolen.
That is really funny.
So I
That is
thought
really-
like Sony getting hacked all the time was a meme, but
Why
no.
are we red, by the way? Why are we, like...
It's just the way the computer looks, I think, because like it looks fine.
Oh,
here.
yeah. I don't know. We're a bit pink on the
I think
Switch
we just
deck,
are
too.
pink. I don't know.
Oh, God,
the
our
green
white
screen
is
maybe, because
pink.
this is like more pale. This
Yeah.
is more pink.
Yeah.
It just it's so you know the blood's flowing.
Anyway, that guy was a fucking freakazoid.
Mhm.
He stole that credit card, and then like 2 weeks later, he was like, because I was really mad at him. I stopped talking to him. I was real hostile all the time because obviously I knew it was him.
Right.
I knew it was no one else. But like whatever, I reported to the credit card company. I didn't really get charged for it. Like they took care of it. It was whatever. It was fine. He did. That's not the only. That would have been the only time he has broken a law too and gotten caught for it. Once he liked to do graffiti, which like cool, whatever. I do enjoy good graffiti, and you know if you want to go do that shit, 100% go for it. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
But dumbass, like spray painted what he was like. Oh, this is a random ass door. It was not a random ass door. It was the back door.
Found
to
a door.
It was a back door to the courthouse.
Ah.
And like they were like, yeah, we've had a couple reports about you tagging places. We weren't gonna do anything until you like fucking
You drew first blood.
yeah, you hit a government building. In which case, yeah, we're pretty much always gonna
Yeah.
fucking
We're a little peeved about this one.
yeah, we're pretty much always gonna do that. Then,
Yeah.
you know, it was their kind of MO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stupid guy, really dumb altogether. Never be like people like that. Just untrustworthy, shady fucking losers.
Ultras, this is what it's like trying to live places in your 20s.
Yeah.
Trying to like get roommates. I don't know if I could. Here's the thing. I'm telling. I don't know if I could live with strangers, but that's basically what I
I
did
think
anyway.
this is the best living situation I've had so far.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. This has been pretty nice.
Uh-huh.
Although yesterday I did think the landlord came to pay us a surprise visit, and I was a little terrified, but it was just our roommate's sister.
Mm-hmm.
So we were all good. I was like, we're fucked.
It's over. Yeah.
It's Jover. It's Jover. She's finding the cats. Mom found the piss drawer.
Yeah. We're technically not supposed to have them, but you know. They're not mine. They're just visiting.
That is not my job, as
Alright.
That's So Raven from.
Nope. No, you're wrong.
I don't even know what that quote is from.
It's from Drake and Josh
It's from
when they
Drake and
found out
Josh.
Helen was an actress and she was on a show. And her catchphrase was, "That is not my job." And then Drake said it, and she's like, "Oh, I love Drake," because everyone loves Drake. And then
Famously, Drake has never done anything
and then
wrong.
Josh said it. Well, I meant Drake isn't Drake. You know Drake.
Yeah.
Drake.
I love the podcast clip where Josh Peck is like talking about doing Drake and Josh and how much he got paid,
Talking about doing drugs. Yeah.
and the guy is like, yeah, he's like, oh yeah, 15,000 episode plus residuals.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh is like, no, I have not seen residuals from Drake and Josh. And the other guy goes, oh, I still get residuals
From the
Drake
one
and Josh
episode,
for like
yeah.
3 lines.
That guy is Jason Nash.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
No, that's the guy that e-begs on TikToks. He does the lives and he's like, all right, come on guys, let's get more. He was like David Dobrik's friend or whatever. He was a Vine guy.
E-beggars.
Yeah. What was
Who
I?
else are e-beggars?
Drake Bell is gonna be in that one Quiet on Set documentary.
Isn't Drake Bell in jail?
No,
Didn't he do something really illegal? I thought he like.
he's like in Mexico now.
Yeah, I thought he fucked a child.
Well,
allegedly.
yes. Well,
Allegedly.
okay. Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, probably. Maybe.
Alleged- Why else would he run to Mexico?
Well, he was just popular there. But he is. I mean, he's part of the Dan Schneider documentary that Discovery's gonna release. I think maybe this month.
Like as a problem?
No, as like a victim.
Do you know?
Which makes sense. There's a lot of not to like get them off scot-free, because I don't think that excuses their behavior. There's a lot of people that have been abused that aren't abusers, but there's a lot of child stars that ended up being creeps just because like
Yeah.
learned behavior, but also
Do you have a Sharpie down here? I want to show you a nifty little party trick.
what is it? You gonna draw on my
No,
TV?
you take a Sharpie
Uh-huh.
and you like rub it really fast and hard
It
against
smells really good.
no, against this part of a can.
Uh-huh.
It'll like pop the can open.
Why don't you just open the can?
Cause it's not a party trick.
I killed him. He's dead. Happy Donkey Kong
Plus,
December,
I
everybody.
actually want this can because it's a deadly weapon. You know,
What do you mean?
feel that shit. Feel how hard that is. How pressurized.
Oh, you mean like a blunt object?
Yeah.
It is crazy that as soon as the can's empty, it's basic. It's not worth shit.
Yeah, it's easy to crush.
I crushed the alien. All right, can I run that back?
Which is why you breathe in and you brace
This is
your
why you
core when
breathe.
you lift, because it's harder to compress.
You know,
an
Fade
object full of
Harkonnen
air.
was supposed to breed with Lady Jessica's daughter, but
What?
Lady Jessica chose not to have a daughter and instead had Paul Atreides.
Oh, okay. You're talking doing 2 guys at once.
Yeah,
over here.
yeah. Dune your mom. I'm just my
Dune
entire.
too.
I said this earlier that I have not seen a boring film this year. I have 2 separate feeds. My Twitter feed is everyone posting clips about Argyle and Madam Web and being like, this is fucking weird. And then my TikTok feed is people doing like, look how hard Paul is from Dune. He's so me. And like, people being like, critics were too, they just don't understand Lisa Frankenstein. It was written by the same person who wrote,
This game looks phenomenally boring.
you don't like puzzles.
It
There's no,
looks-
where's the guns?
It's not.
It's not
the
a gun in a
guns.
game.
It's the pace of the puzzles.
You don't
too.
get it, man.
I love
You're just
puzzles.
not rocking with
My
it.
favorite game in the world is a gigantic puzzle
Fuck.
game
I'm doing worse.
with no combat in it. This game just looks boring.
No.
It just looks like it.
You don't get it.
No, give me your real opinion. Stop being.
I'm actually having a great time.
You
I'm
have a
not.
good time with this game.
Yeah, I played Skull and Bones yesterday, and I had no reservations about how much I was bored by that.
What's Skull and Bones?
It was basically like it was supposed to be a side mode for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but they liked it so much that they just developed it into its own pirate game. Ubisoft pirate game. It's no Sea of Thieves, I'll tell you that much. Can I unfuck this? By getting all my mini-me's back?
Do you
This
know
is like the continuation of the old Donkey Kong games. What do I know?
that since we haven't since the normal person can't own a spaceship yet,
Mm-hmm.
we truly haven't hit the golden age of pirates.
Right.
Like you gotta think the minute your average Joe Schmo can build a spaceship,
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be space pirates.
That's awesome.
Like there's like real pirates
Yeah.
nowadays.
Undiscovered land. Up here they got Tillman's Crest and undiscovered territory.
What are you back on this level for?
Because I want to get I want to get all the mini-me's so I can get a perfect on the Donkey Kong boss fight without getting hit.
You are so fucking...
Oh, I like enjoying video games.
It's not
Ooh.
okay, here's the thing, right? Is like this would be like at some point I might do this type of stuff for games I really, really like. But going back to micromanage my like
No, for me, this is the game. Like, I hate leaving stuff unfinished, you know?
to go micromanage the 100% aspect.
If any game
Not
puts
for me.
if any game puts a little counter or a visual on screen that's like, oh, you have this thing out of this thing, I need to get all of those
Have
things.
you seen the Breath of the Wild one?
No. What
There's,
does
like-
that have a counter?
Yeah, at the bottom it has a thing that tells you the amount of map you've discovered.
Well, map discovered is easy. You just walk around. I haven't done everything. I should go back to Breath of the Wild because it saves right before, like, even if you beat Ganon, it like saves it right before you did do that. So I want to see how much of the game I actually completed before I went to go fight Calamity
say no,
Ganon,
you
because I'm
just-
pretty sure I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you played that game wrong.
There's no wrong way.
Yeah, there is. And it was the way you played
And you
it.
did it.
It was the way you played it. Oh, dude, he just... Oh, wait, he juked himself.
There we go.
He juked himself.
See, this is heavily inspired by Donkey Kong 3 or Donkey Kong Jr. I think it's Donkey Kong Jr., and 3 is either Donkey Kong 3 or Donkey Kong Jr. Math. And then the Game Boy port of the original Donkey Kong, you think it's it's just the arcade game, but then it adds like 100 more levels and you could do a backflip. And what I didn't know
can do a backflip.
upon like playing this game is this is basically like a spiritual sequel to that, just like how New Super Mario Bros. Was a spiritual sequel to the Mario Advance games where they were just remaking the old ones. It's cool that when they get like a team to remake stuff and they just like it so much, they're like, what if we just do this own thing? The only reason Metroid Dread exists is because they let Mercury Stream work on the 2 remake. Not another Metroid. No, another Metroid 2 remake. That's what it's called.
Here we go.
Yuzu shutting down, which is the most popular Nintendo Switch emulator. Because they're getting sued. Call me a shill or whatever. I don't think there should be emulators for consoles currently on the market that are being supported still. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you're in the lava. You're cooked. You're cooked. Wash.
But you know what I mean?
Do you have that on a sound bit?
Yeah, but also I could do it perfectly. But you know what I mean?
I know.
I don't think there should be Switch emulators.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to emulate the Switch. Can you just make that jump? You can do it.
He doesn't have as good of a jump in this, but I gotta wait for it.
No vertical.
Boom, boom, boom. But he can. Hold on.
Yup. Woohoo.
Do that. Yahoo! Yeah. Waha!
Mario's always saying Yahoo, but never Yahoo.
Wowies,
Why?
wowie zowie. It is nice
Do
though.
you think Mario ever like regrets his choices in life?
No. He has no regard for anyone other than himself. They got ninjas in this.
I do think Mario might be like a little like he might be suffering from some kind of mental illness.
He's a psychopath. That's what MatPat said. Is MatPat gone yet, or is he still doing the retirement tour?
I think he's still got a few more videos left, and then he'll be.
Could still have one left in me, brother.
Are you Hulk Hogan now?
Can't
I
wait.
hate unions, Hogan.
I can't wait. Oh, did you hear about the Netflix fight?
No.
Jake Paul versus.
Oh, I did hear
versus-
about this.
versus Mike
He's
Tyson.
going to fucking die.
Because the thing is, like, if it is fake, what if Mike Tyson forgets? Like, he's old as fuck.
No, he's still pretty fit.
No, I'm saying, like, people are like, oh, the fight's gonna be fake, like, rigged so Jake can win. But, like, if you're Mike Tyson and you have, like, have brain
no.
trauma, what if he forgets that it's
not,
rigged?
Mike's not faking a fight. Mike's got, like, an actual legacy. All these other
He's
guys...
also
that-
old as fuck, though.
No, but he has, like, an actual boxing legacy, and imagine how fucking embarrassed it would be if he lost to Jake Paul.
Yeah, well, I don't think it would be too embarrassing, considering...
Yes, it would. He's Jake Paul...
Yeah, but this isn't prime Mike Tyson. This is old as fuck.
Of course, still, it ruins your legacy, though.
Yeah.
Like, it looks so bad.
Coming out of retirement to fight Jake
to
Paul.
fight Jake Paul and lose? No, I think he's actually trying, and I think he's gonna fucking smoke him.
That'd be awesome.
I think Jake Paul's about to have his rectum. Dude, okay, so like, here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
For one, they're not gonna be testing, right? So like, you know, Mike Tyson is about to.
He's juiced out.
He's about to be juiced to the fucking gills.
Right.
So he's gonna be his same old self.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike Tyson fucking kills people.
Yeah.
Like he is an insane, scary boxer.
Yes.
That's why I hate that video where Butterbean is like, I would beat Mike Tyson. It's like, no, you wouldn't, Butterbean. Butterbean, you would.
When Butterbean turned Bart Gunn's head around at WrestleMania, and then his kid went to school the next day, and he said, "Yeah, they're saying you killed that guy."
Yeah, I mean, Mike Tyson's huge. Well, he's not actually huge. He's pretty. He's like, I forget what.
He was like a nerd.
Because he's probably gonna come down to. Because I'm pretty sure Jake Paul fights. I want to say cruiserweight, so he fights at 185.
Mm-hmm.
So I think. I guess Mike will come down to cruiserweight because I'm pretty sure Mike fought most of his career at heavyweight.
He was the heavyweight champion.
Yeah, at heavyweight, which is
That's what it said in Punch Out.
225, I think, is heavyweight limit. Which is why Butterbean never boxed, right? Like, Butterbean never fought in, like, a real IFB
Yeah.
or IBF title fight, you know? Because he would never make 288 or 285. He would that's way too much weight for him to drop.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if that's real, I think he's getting cooked. I think he's getting fucking cooked, and I think it's real. I think they're gonna I don't think Mike Tyson would do that.
Is it Netflix's first like live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a pay-per-view?
It's just a Netflix thing. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause
like,
I've
I
heard-
imagine it comes with Netflix.
I've heard that Jake Paul stuff doesn't actually do great as pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, you know, babies don't buy pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you gotta throw it up there.
Ooh.
Maybe
But
gotta-
like
the
that,
bird will catch it.
there's like something. There's like a fucking hole up there. I don't know, like if it's a portal or what I'm doing. Can I? Nope. I'm okay.
But I think Mike Tyson.
But they're trying to get into like the live. It could work. They're trying to move into live because they made the deal with WWE and Raw will air like exclusively on Netflix starting 2025, and that's a live weekly episodic show, which they don't have at all. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I thought they were owned by ESPN.
The WWE?
Yeah.
No, I mean they were. Now they're owned
Or
by
Disney. I thought they were.
Well,
somehow
ESPN
owned by
is Disney. No.
Yeah. Then that's so odd. How are they owned by Disney under the same company as the UFC, but the UFC is not?
Is the UFC owned by Disney?
Yeah, the UFC is owned by it streams on ESPN.
Yeah, but that's probably just a working deal. I don't think they're owned by Disney. I think the UFC and WWE are owned by TKO. They were both like public, not independent companies, but their own thing, and then merged recently.
I hate him. I do hate him. Like, truly, from the bottom of my heart, he is one of the most
Dana White?
disgusting people in media. Yeah.
Mhm.
But, like, UFC only exists because Dana White wills it to.
He was a big fan, yeah.
Well, he dedicated, and he is bad at his job, actually. The UFC 300 card is fucking terrible.
Shane McMahon pitched buying the UFC in like 2001, and Vince is like, that's stupid. No. So.
Well, yeah, like, Vince is bad at business, though. Like, I would never trust any business decision made by Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
He's
Shout
a
out
fucking
the
idiot.
XFL.
He's a fucking idiot. He's
Yeah.
one of the worst. Like, Vince McMahon.
He's a really good promoter.
Vince McMahon is like an Elon Musk type in the sense where it's like, this guy is a great example for why meritocracy is fake. Is like, it's not real.
So Vince's thing is just literally being underhanded and like breaking deals. So wrestling back in the day used to run off of the territories, right? There was Mid-South and Smoky Mountain and Florida Championship and then like Montreal. They were like split into different divisions, like, and you could not, like, you could trade and draft people, but basically everyone had their own divisions and everyone in that area would watch, like Texas or
It's the
whatever.
same thing with the UFC.
And Vince McMahon Sr. owned a wrestling company somewhere around there, and he's like, I don't want my son to get into the business, but his son was rebellious, and he's like, I'm gonna do it anyway. And Vince McMahon Sr. had like a working deal with all these carnies that just like, listen, we all promise, we all respect each other, the territory days, to not like monopolize any of it. But then as soon as Junior, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, was put in charge of the WWF, he immediately went around and bought out everyone's talent and then bought out the entire American
Yeah, that's
scene.
what Dana did.
Yeah.
Because there used to be like Strike Force and Pride and all these other.
Mhm.
I guess Pride still exists, but all these other fight promotions, and then now, for one, Dana like shits on all the other ones that exist. He's like, you're all feeder leagues or whatever. Like you're all feeders for the UFC.
Feeder.
Yeah, as in like you feed upward.
Right.
Like,
They all eventually go to the UFC.
Yeah, like any good fighter you get in Bellator will probably eventually transition over to UFC just because there's more money.
Mhm.
Because and the only one that doesn't have this prize one is like the Asian promotion, and it's pretty insular because of its location and because of the fact that they do a lot of Muay Thai,
Mhm.
and the UFC doesn't do Muay Thai.
Right. They haven't cornered that market quite
Well, like
yet.
Dana has said that he just doesn't think Muay Thai is profitable. Like he just doesn't think he's like people don't like. At least Americans don't like. If you're not like the only people who watch Muay Thai are Thai people, essentially.
Is that true?
Like
is his assessment correct, or is he just like old-headed?
yeah, no, his assessment's pretty correct. Muay Thai is almost pretty much exclusively watched by people in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not a big thing out here in America. For, you know, like, the reason of, like, out here people just do boxing, or they do kickboxing, or they do MMA. And, like, Muay Thai is somewhere in between kickboxing and MMA.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can, like, clinch and, like, throw elbows, but you can't, you don't go, there's no ground game. It's like you don't wrestle on the floor like you do in MMA.
Fuck, what was the thing I saw today? Yeah, I like, was it Westworld? Wait, fuck, what is it? Hold on. Oh, West Wing. Yeah, it's like West Wing. Yeah, I like West Wing. West Wing around on the ground with my friends. All right, let's
I
kill
saw
him.
a really funny
With hammers. Kill him with hammers.
Oh, okay, we're killing him. We're
Okay,
killing him.
all right, let's kill him. Let's beat him to death with hammers. Did I get all the... All right.
Fuck, I'm trying to think of what else. So I do think it is crazy because the new thing is the boxer, this guy named Ryan Garcia, who's like,
Uh-huh.
he's a really funny clip where he's in a press conference and Ryan Garcia does a lot of cocaine.
Okay.
but
Makes
he
him fight
cla-
better.
He claims not to do cocaine, but it's really cringe because he's like on stage doing the like,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, I think he was fighting was he fighting Tank at the time? I don't know, but whoever he was fighting was like, stop with the coke, dude, it's ruining your voice, because his voice is all scratchy now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I don't do coke, I only smoke weed, whatever, and everyone fucking booed him. Because he's just, like, obviously
Was
lying.
it you or Logan when I was trying to like fix my ears by like going like that, or I was like, you look like you're on like ecstasy or something.
Yeah, no, that's coke that makes you do that.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you go. But yeah, he's on coke. He called out a UFC fighter. I always think it's funny when boxers call out UFC people, because like, you just have to think of it as like, UFC has everything boxing has, right? But UFC has so much that boxers don't know how to do. Because, like, yeah, boxing...
Jack's been really into fighting recently, if we haven't updated you on this arc.
Boxing,
When did this start? It's been like a while.
It's been a while. I've always had a passing interest in, like, the UFC. I've gotten more into it. I have legitimately wanted to go to gym and, like, learn how to do it and stuff. And not, like, actually fucking...
And Logan kind of watches just because he loves to gamble. This guy
Logan
loves
loves a
gambling.
good bet. Logan loves a good bet, and the UFC's
Yeah.
fun.
Whenever
bet.
we're out all having dinner, he's like, "Do you guys think I could do this? Let's bet on it."
Well, I think, like, for one, what
That's not true,
captivates
by
me
the
is
way.
it's like for me, it's like what brings you to wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's
The theatrics.
The theatrics. But what I think is even more fun is, like, the theatrics are truly uncontrolled here.
Fuck.
If that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, in wrestling, if Bart wins, yeah, Vince McMahon's just gonna kill him to make sure he never
Yeah.
does
Well,
anything ever again.
okay. The Brawl for All was uniquely not scripted, and that's one of the biggest mistakes they ever.
Everyone wants Cody Rhodes to win
Right.
because he's the most talented wrestler from, like, how to wrestle perspective,
Right.
and, like, he knows how to work a crowd or whatever. Cody Rhodes can't just, like, force himself to win. He can't just become a force of nature
Right.
and win. He has to have Vince McMahon and the writers be like, okay.
Well, Vince is like out.
Sure, he's out.
No, he's definitely
he's out.
No, you could tell because the product's significantly better. Because there's a lot of Vince-isms over the years that people have picked up on that are just not there.
Anyways, Vince. So like, in UFC, for example, you have things where it's like they'll want to promote a guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's sometimes it's called Dana White privilege, where like a
White
guy.
privilege.
Yeah, because it's usually white people, but it's called
Yeah.
Dana White privilege. There'll be guys that Dana White wants to win. A good example is like that guy who showed up at the WWE event, fucking Michael.
To call out Conor McGregor.
Michael Chandelier.
Yeah.
Michael, I call him Michael Chandler. I think his name is Chandler.
Whatever.
Michael Chandler basically fucking. He won like 3 fights and they gave him a title shot because Dana was like, "Oh, this is the guy.
The future.
This is the guy," and then he never won anything and he never held the belt. Which happens a lot to these guys. That Dana's like, "This is the guy." They just like never win anything. Or there's like really interesting stories like Khabib, where it's like, "Oh, this guy is the best wrestler ever," or he's just the best fighter ever, and then he just stops. Like he's just done after a while.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, "I've had enough."
I've done everything I needed to do.
Well, his story is like, yeah, he comes in. He's from fucking Dagestan.
Mm-hmm.
He's from southern Russia, and he comes in and he beats everyone. He fights, I think, like 8 fights in the UFC and loses like 2 rounds.
Okay.
Never actually loses a fight. He's never bloody either. Like he never gets beat up. He just fucking manhandles people. He ended Conor McGregor's career. He made Conor McGregor like look so bad that he
Bitched
just,
him out. Is Conor like done fighting?
Connor's an interesting story. So he's not done fighting technically nor on paper.
Mm-hmm.
So Conor says he's still fighting. Last fight Conor had was against Michael Chandler. It was against Dustin Poirier. And Dustin Poirier fucking leg kicked him to shit. And there's a really, I mean, it's grotesque, but it is. You can watch the clip. He steps backwards, and his like this is his like leg from the knee down, nice and straight, how a leg should be.
Yeah.
Another frame, next frame, it's like this.
Rough.
So he just completely Michael Chandler
Because people thought he was going to the Fed for a while because he was like not soft retired, but like okay he lost or like he's lost some of his star, and then you go to the Fed because that's what Ronda did, is she lost once and then went to the WWE.
Ronda just has like a bad.
But also like she was trained as a wrestler initially, like she was trained in the Heart Dungeon. And I mean that's where the fucking rowdy Ronda Rousey is she got Roddy Piper's blessing. What are you doing?
She's famously disliked
For being like a sore loser.
Yeah, she just lost and was not chill about it, annoying about it. Basically being like, I've never lost a fight. Which like there are people.
She hadn't prior to that.
Like Sean O'Malley also has that mentality where he's like, oh, I've never lost a fight or whatever. And that's because the one fight Sean O'Malley lost, like his leg. What happened was the guy kicked him with his toe out, which is not what, like, he kicked him like this. Like, he had his foot flexed.
Right.
Which is not something someone typically does to you. And his toe boinked him right on the perennial nerve, and he just got drop foot. So they ended the fight on, like, a technical knockout.
All these
Because
levels
he
of
couldn't
rising
walk.
lava. Right.
But yeah, Conor is still in the UFC. He's still signed to the UFC. The problem is, after he broke his leg, he went. What a lot of them do when they get an injury like that is they'll go on human growth hormone or testosterone or whatever
To recover.
To heal faster.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of them do pop drug tests. The problem is Conor has not probably come off the sauce. Like Conor is probably still on HGH.
Right.
And UFC obviously is fucking registered with USADA, so they'd have to test. So Conor can't fight. Everyone thought Conor was going to come back for UFC 300, and he announced that he's coming back this year. But everyone's like, is he really? Because he does not have enough. Like, he's clearly going to not fail his drug test if he tries. Just looking at him. But yeah, it's just like the stories. There's a lot of really good stories. Like, Bryce Mitchell is just this fucking insane conspiracy.
I mean, that's how I am for like fighting games. Is like you can't rig that at all, but it's still really fun to watch because they're like stories unravel as you watch.
Yeah, so like there's like Bryce Mitchell who like he's this fucking weirdo from Arkansas, and he for like his entire career he kept getting really mad because he's like, give me some damn camo shorts. They didn't have like camo print
Of course.
for the fighting, and you're not allowed. The UFC fighters aren't allowed to like wear their own gear.
Mm-hmm.
You have to wear like the UFC sponsored fucking gear. So he kept demanding that, and then eventually they gave him camo shorts. That's a fun story. And then he's the guy recently who got knocked out, and it was like horrifying because he was like shaking and convulsing on the ground after he got knocked out.
Right.
And the guy who knocked him out, see, that's like a prime example of like a guy who's definitely fucking juicing. But yeah, he killed him. He knocked him out really hard. It's been it's like the end of an era right now in UFC. All the old guys are losing.
The old guard.
They're losing their titles, yeah. Fucking, Israel Adesanya lost his to, which is like, even though I think Sean Strickland is like a bad guy, it is a fucking hilarious story.
Tell that story.
Sean Strickland.
I don't think anyone here knows anything about
Sean
UFC.
Strickland is like the son of a meth head,
Okay.
and like he's just a freakazoid. Some of these guys like
Genetic freak.
there's like two kinds of
You
UFC
Bene Gesserit made me a freak.
There's two kinds of UFC fighters, I'd say nowadays. There's guys who are like are super fucking like min-maxed. They're like, oh, I've trained in everything. I am a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I've trained Muay Thai for 8 years. And
Like,
I'm a technically efficient striker, like fucking Leon Edwards.
I was
or
gonna say
whatever.
like fuck, what's his name? The actor that was on my feed the other day. Fuck, which one is it? The one who's like a fraud.
I don't know, man.
Fuck.
There's lots of frauds. In
Yeah,
this.
but the actor, what's his fucking name? No.
But so Sean Strickland is this old type of fighter, where like the second type is just like guys who fight.
Steven Seagal, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, Aikido.
Yeah.
Bullshido. He's just like a guy who like the only training he does is he will just spar people. He will just boxing spar people 8 hours a day, full out. There's a video of him. He boxed Sneeko recently. If you saw that video
I
going
didn't
around,
know Sneeko boxed.
if you saw that video going around of Sneeko getting the shit beat out of him, that's Sean Strickland. Because Sean Strickland hates influencers.
The thing I'll say is that like it is very smart what they're doing, because they know it's like they're following the Logan Paul effect of being a really good heel, like even before he was in wrestling, that a lot of people will pay a lot of money to like see people beat the shit out of you if you're like famously annoying.
Yeah, dude, that's what Kobe Covington did.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the Trump guy. That was guys like Donald Trump. I'm Donald Trump's favorite fighter.
Right. So I'm not with Sneeko, but I think I think they know what they're doing.
Well, yeah, and like Sean Strickland too. Like people are like, oh, Sneeko, why would Sean do that? It's like everyone knows Sean Strickland. He always talks about how he goes all out when he spars, and like how much he fucking despises fucking influencers. You know,
Yeah.
like a big thing he talks about is how much he fucking hates influencers. So it was very foreseeable that would happen.
Yeah.
But he beat the shit out of Sneeko. I think Sneeko got his ass beat by another guy recently.
Comeuppance. Yeah, like it's.
He got his ass beat by Merab.
I will say
Dvalishvili.
I'm not gonna pay for it, but I do want to see that. That's how they get you.
They aren't like real fights. They're just like he's going.
Yeah, but
in and
it's
sparring,
someone annoying on the internet getting beat up.
getting the shit
Yeah.
beat out of him. He's been on a humiliation tour recently though.
Sneeko's always done
He's
that.
had those two events. That's true. He's always been into humiliation. You know, he loves watching his girlfriend get fucked by other men.
By Andrew Tate. Where is Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate's in Romania under house arrest until
Oh.
either he's just like he's still out there, he's still doing his thing. But Strickland was like never supposed to be that big of a deal. He's what's called like a gatekeeper, where like he sits around rank 7 to 5, and like if you want to be a title contender, you have to beat Strickland. You know? He got chinned by, and chinned is like UFC lingo for knocked out.
Right.
So he got chinned by Pereira, and everyone's like, oh, it's over for him. And then at the time, the top of he fights at middleweight. So the top of the middleweight division was Israel Adesanya. And don't clip this out of context. Everyone fucking hates Israel. And everyone hates Israel Adesanya. because he is kind of, well, he's just kind of annoying. He's this 30-year-old, 35 I think is what he's at. He's like 35, 36.
You're like 35.
Yeah, but like he does like anime poses like in the cage on people. He'll like knock. It's like he'll people will be like, the reason Izzy is hated is because Izzy will knock out your favorite fighter and then cheek a dance next to him.
That's awesome.
It's
like Sonic Fox.
It's just like, what is going on? Yeah,
I miss Sonic Fox.
He'll beat your favorite fighter and then he'll like Fortnite emote on him.
Yeah.
And it's just really cringe and annoying. And also,
That sounds awesome.
There's a video that may or may not be real, may or may not be him.
Mayor
Allegedly,
McCheese.
it is him. Doing unsavory things to a dog.
What are you, a fucking dog?
Possibly, but no one really knows. That
His face
video
isn't in the shot.
Yeah, no one knows. But people, Sean is like known for being good on the mic because he's just like completely. He's a real psychopath, like genuine psychopath. That's another thing I like is like, yeah, sure. Some of the guys in the UFC, they play the characters. You know, they're playing
Right.
the characters. But like everyone in wrestling is a character. Sean Strickland just genuinely is one of the most brain-broken motherfuckers they could find. And that's what makes him good at what he does. But Israel's supposed to be fighting this guy named Dreykus. But Dreykus,
Oh my God.
yeah, Dreykus Duplessis. But Dreykus hurt his hand in his last fight, so he needed some extra time out. So they're like, okay, we'll give Sean Strickland a title shot. It'll be fun. You know, he'll talk a lot of shit on the mic. Israel beat the shit out of him, and that'll be that. We can hype up Izzy more for his fight with Duplessis. And at the time, Izzy had defended his title. I want to say like a lot, like one of the most title defenses in the history. He had
Sorry, I
a lot.
want to say these things are just like the fucking. It's literally just Portal. I'm just doing Portal again.
But Dreykus couldn't fight, so they send Strickland out there, and Strickland does fucking cook him on the mic.
Yeah.
Strickland, like, he really gets him on the mic, and you can tell he gets under his skin, too. Like, it's just, like, you can tell he's bothered by the shit that Strickland would say. Of
course.
Strickland was always talking about his dog, he's like, I'm not gonna lose to a guy who beats off to anime porn. Which I think is a pretty funny one. But everyone's like, okay, yeah, Strickland's gonna talk shit, and then he's gonna get fucked up in the ring because he's just not as good of a fighter as Israel, which is true. But he gets in there, and for 5 rounds, which is like the most impressive way to win. Like, here's the thing, right? Any of those guys on any given day can fucking fluke knockout, like, catch somebody on the chin in the right way. It's far more impressive to go out there and 50-45 someone. So, like, a 50-45 means you won every single round.
Right.
And to Sean's credit, he went out there and he 50-45'd Israel. And won the belt. And then immediately lost the belt 2 days later. Or 2 weeks later, it feels like. I think it was like a month. Because he almost instantaneously goes and then he fights fucking...
He wasn't as motivated. He was personally motivated
Well,
for
it was a
that.
very close fight between him and Dreykus. But Dreykus won, which is a comedy name, by the way.
It's like a
villain.
It's like, I was gonna say a Kingdom Hearts villain.
Like Dreykus Duplessis.
I gotta catch one of these times.
What?
Whenever both of you are watching shit,
I'll be
either for gambling or for entertainment.
I'll probably... I'll have to do the illegal stream because it's too expensive. I mean, the completely legal stream.
You gotta bring it up on my Linux.
Yeah, but no, you just look up stream. I probably shouldn't say that.
Whatever.
Don't.
Oh, it was real.
Do not look up Stream East anytime you want to watch live sports, but you don't have the subscription required.
It's not against the rules to say that it exists.
Don't look up Stream East. It definitely doesn't have every single sport live streamed for free at a slightly lower quality. There's a big event this Saturday. That guy who got kicked in the leg and got drop foot, he won the belt at bantamweight. That's Sean O'Malley. He won the belt at bantamweight. And immediately he wanted to rematch that guy. Guess this guy's name. You're not gonna guess.
Xehanort.
It's Cheeto Vera.
Nice.
But he's fighting Cheeto. It's kind of an undeserved shot. He only has the title shot because Sean is butthurt about that time he lost to him.
Revenge.
What people think is basically the winner of this is going to fight Merab Dvalishvili, who is a fucking gremlin. I love him though. He's a type of fighter that like he's bad. Like he's bad at fighting. But what he does is his score lines are like he'll have 70 takedown attempts or something crazy, which is just insane. Like imagine having to push someone off of you 70 times. Like having to just like get him off.
Get off, yeah.
Yeah, like having to be like, dude, fuck off. I'm tired of this shit. But and then he picked up Triple C Henry Cejudo, carried him over to Mark Zuckerberg.
Yep. We're good.
So
I'm locking in.
yeah, he had a fight recently with Henry Cejudo, and he picked him up and carried him over to Mark Zuckerberg so he could go submit him in front of Mark Zuckerberg.
That's cool.
Which, like, imagine the disrespect, dude. I've always said one of the things that impresses me most about Khabib is, like, during his last fight ever against Justin Gaethje, like, people are like, oh, why did you finish him the way you finished him? And he's like, oh,
I let enough chip and shatter.
you know, I didn't want to fucking, like, I knew his mom and dad were in the audience. And, you know, I didn't want to, like, and I know he's tough. And I knew that, like, and I know that if I armbar him, he's going to go until, like, I break his arm.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, like, break his arm in front of his mom and dad, so I just put him in a rear naked choke.
That's nice.
But, like, imagine being so good that at the top tier of competition, you can decide how you want to win. Like, most guys, it's just like, oh, I'll win how the win presents itself. Like, they
Yeah.
have an idea of how they might win. Like, there's that really famous video of, like, Conor, like, 20 minutes before his fight with Jose Aldo. He's, like, shadow boxing in the back, and he, like, does the exact combo and, like, movement that he does to Cejudo in, like, the first 5 seconds to knock him out. Conor's, by the way, like, overhyped, I think, broadly speaking.
Is he good?
Okay, Conor McGregor is powerful. He's scary. It's like he's a fighter where if you're not on your game, if you're like, he will just knock you out in the first round instantaneously if he catches you.
Right.
But he has no cardio. I've never seen him perform well in a fight that goes past like the second or third round. He got famous because he was the first ever person to be champ, which means you simultaneously hold 2 different champion belts in 2 different divisions. So he was the lightweight champ at the same time that he was the featherweight champion. So, and he was the first fighter to ever do that. And that's why he's very famous and the face of the company, and he made millions of dollars. Just a crazy guy. But then he is insane. I've shown you the videos of him just like at 4 a.m.
Just babbling.
just babbling nonsense at the camera.
Yeah.
Just cocaine fueled nonsense. There's a really funny Conor moment where he had like a friend, and him and like Khabib and one of his friends got into like a scuffle outside a hotel or whatever, and he like slapped him. So Conor just loaded up a bunch of his goons onto a plane, and they flew to New York and assaulted Dana White.
What? Just to
Well,
beat
okay,
him up?
so they tried to beat up Khabib,
Right.
but Khabib was on the fucking like he was on the UFC like tour bus, along with Dana and Joe Rogan and like everybody else in the company. Conor and all of his goons get to New York in their private jet, and they get out and they just like try to attack the
It's
bus.
really funny. Wait, sorry. So are you saying the fight happened before they beat up Dana?
Yeah, so
Okay, so they beat up a completely different guy just because they were
he
mad.
never touched Dana. He threw like a dolly that you use to move heavy things.
Yeah.
He picked it up and he threw it through the window.
That's rough. That's way worse than what I thought.
And then he went to jail.
Of course.
But he got
Does
out.
Dana like him?
Yeah, otherwise Dana wouldn't have fucking let. Well, he sells.
Right.
He sells more than anybody else. Now there's like everybody wants to be the new Conor McGregor. There's like 3 different Conor McGregor wannabes right now. And they all are. Well, actually, I don't mind Patty, but He's like not super egregious,
Right.
but like fucking Ian Gary literally just is trying to be Conor McGregor. Well, he's turned heel. He used to be babyface. He's turned heel because of the cuck allegations.
Right. That's
So he
all it
just-
takes.
Well, like everyone just hates on him.
Right.
So he's like, fine, I'm the villain then. And he just like, that's why I do like it. I do think it's a good bit. I think it is funny.
Yeah, you've made me into this. I am what you've made.
Like, he comes out every time, and everyone's like, oh, his wife is a fucking cougar, wag.
Does
Like,
the
she's-
commentary say that?
No, the
Okay.
commentary glazed that man.
Okay.
Because he's a UFC push guy. They're trying to get him to a title shot.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gonna get fucking killed. I want him to feed him to Shavkat.
What's Shavkat's deal?
Shavkat rock. Shavkat does not speak English. He is from Kazakhstan. He only interview he's really done. He just talks about how much he loves horse meat
Awesome.
and how yummy horse meat is.
Fair.
In his last fight, he fought Wonder Boy Stephen Thompson.
Okay.
You know.
He was played out by the D, right?
Yes. Who
Yeah.
was walked out by Jack Black. Who
Did they perform Wonder Boy?
No, they played it as his walk on.
Ah, still.
So, like-
Wonder Boy. That's awesome.
Yes, they played it as his walk on. He fought Wonder Boy Stephen Thompson with like a broken arm and still beat him.
Yeah.
Still submitted his ass. He has one of my favorite submission endings though. I think it's hilarious. Like one of the most ways people like get brutalized in the UFC in my opinion, like emotionally, is like they'll hit him with like a standing guillotine. So like they got their neck like this. And usually guys will go then until they pass and then just
Till they
dropping
pass
them on the
on.
floor, dude. Like that's so disrespectful. Like you're just dropping them
Flop.
ragdolled onto the floor. John Jones has done it to a few guys. Yeah, John Jones did that too, to his wife.
You shan't be doing that.
Yeah, he went to jail.
For what?
Beating his wife.
Oh, wow. What's the correlation?
There's a lot of really odd videos of John Jones just like spotted in random places in public. There's one where somebody found him at like a comedy night and the comedian's like, "What are you doing here?"
Should you be in jail?
No, he got out of jail. He's still a UFC champion.
Like we talked about it that one time of I mean it's a common occurrence of just catching George Lucas in random places.
Yeah. Doing shit. Yeah, that guy's still a champion. He's the longest undefeated champion in the history. John Bones Jones.
Because he has bones.
Well, he turns
There's
people,
bones in this.
He turns people into
Piles of bones.
Yep.
Nice.
corpses.
Skeletons.
Yep.
He skins them.
He does fuck people up.
Like that thing where you put a drumstick, you go, and then pull out just a full bone.
He beat Daniel Cormier.
Daniel Radcliffe?
No, Daniel Cormier.
I feel like I know that name. Why do I know
Well,
that?
Daniel Cormier is pretty famous, and he's part of the commentary team now too.
Okay.
Him and John Atkin. John Atkin's the one who did the both of these men fighting
custody battles.
Fighting custody battles outside the cage.
Okay.
That's John Atkin. I do love him. There's a crazy clip of John Atkin. John Atkin got in trouble. They almost fired him once because, like, they're in the middle of the fight, and essentially the guy is like, he's out. The dude's out, and the ref is just not calling it. Which, like, I would not want to be a UFC ref because you can get literal blood on your hands,
Yeah.
and I just don't want any job where that could be a case, you know?
Right.
Because when you think
That's
about
all
it,
jobs, though, if you think about it.
yeah, like if you're
every
a
job.
if you're a UFC ref and like a guy goes out and you don't step in or whatever, like that person could genuinely fucking die.
Yeah.
Like you could just kill them if you do that poorly. But famously,
Look.
John Atkin once got really mad at a ref like live, and then they threatened to fire him, and he's like, "You're not gonna fucking fire me. I'm right." And they were like, "Well,
I'm rich.
I've
I've had stacks and super packs. We all know what went down in that 2008
you should
election
watch,
year.
'cause, yeah,
He's
this
a politician with a
The
winning
card this
complexion.
weekend is we're starting off. Let me look it up. Again.
I'm gonna be gone
My phone's
on
dead.
Saturday
Where are you going?
to York to go to a going away party. In so many words.
But fuck, who's fighting? Why can I suddenly not remember?
I got no patience.
Peter Yan and Son Yadong are fighting.
Okay.
Peter Yan was champion 2 years ago. He's had a few really bad fights where he lost split decisions that were just agonizing. Like, they could have gone his way, but they didn't.
Right.
So if he loses again, he's probably just washed. Like, it's probably just not really ever going to happen again for him.
Mm-hmm.
And Son Yadong's a fucking killer. Like, Son Yadong's just really, he's a knockout guy. But Peter's a defensive boxer, so we'll see how that one goes. Dustin Poirier's fighting Benoit Saint-Denis.
Nice.
Um,
What's his deal? What are their stories?
Benoit Saint-Denis. Well, Dustin Poirier is like a poor kid from New York, old school Rocky type, you know, like underdog. He's always like, "We're going to war," and he's like, he just old school boxer, bites, you know. We'd say he bites down on the mouthpiece, you know. He just
Bites the hand that
he just
feeds.
gets in there and he's like,
I
"Argh."
need to kill someone.
He's gonna let you punch him, but in exchange, he's gonna punch the fuck out of you.
Okay.
So that's what he kind of is.
So what's the rivalry there against Benoit?
There is no rivalry. Benoit's just the new blood. He's
Okay.
supposed to be coming in, you know. DP's about 30.
But his name's Benoit. Is he like Silver Spoon style?
No,
Like,
he's French.
well, yeah.
No, he's just. I think he was in the military. He was in like
The
French
French
Yeah, he was in the
military.
French Marines. He's pretty. He's a wrestling guy. He's a big wrestling guy. So he's
I
a.
can't stand
he's a
being here. I
grappler.
wanna cry.
Um,
If I hear ho 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 just
You got
one more time, I'll surely
Michael Venom
die.
Page versus Kevin Holland. That one's interesting because Michael Venom Page is like 33, and his thing is he was actually a non-UFC fighter. Most of his career he fought at Bellator.
Why would I do that?
But now he has been signed by the UFC and he is going to fight Kevin Holland, who, like, Kevin Holland is a tragic story. Everyone fucking loves Kevin Holland, but he always just seems to lose to himself. Like, he just doesn't seem to try very hard. Yeah, we got DP.
Who's DP?
Yeah, it's Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier.
Oh,
and
is that what they
Benoit.
call him?
Yeah, DP.
That's
Well, he's
unfortunate.
Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Oh, like Dustin.
Because they all have, like, nicknames, you know?
Gimmicks.
Yeah, like little nicknames after the end, like Connor the Notorious.
Ugh, it sucks.
Yeah, it's his nickname. Connor the Notorious McGregor.
That doesn't flow nearly as well as just his name.
Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. Yeah, and then the main
Agamemnon
event is Sean O'Malley, Cheeto Vera. They fought before. Cheeto Vera won because he kicked Sean, and Sean's leg kind of went dropsy,
Kick your leg out of your leg.
and he couldn't fight anymore.
I saw it coming too.
So that's gonna be an intense one. And I'm not really sure who else is fighting. If Dustin Poirier loses, I think he probably retires.
Classic DP.
Classic DP move. But he'll
Where
probably
the DP girlies at?
he'll probably retire if he loses. Just because he's getting up there. He's had a lot of wars. Oh, Gilbert Burns is fighting someone. Who the fuck is Gilbert Burns fighting?
Cool name.
He's fighting Jack Madalena or something. Who looks kind of like a troglodyte in the nicest way possible.
Sure.
He's just got a super flat face for some reason. Probably because he gets punched in the face.
Got that super flat seed. I want your seed. Yeah.
But that's the main event. That's the big main event.
Now's time
for
for the main
229.
event.
People are saying it's a stacked card, and it is. There's a lot of good fights that people want to see. And then, yeah, next month will be 300, and 300's gonna be
Fuck.
fucking 300's gonna be a fucking banger, dude.
Because they can actually like plan around the event, right?
Well, the event's already planned.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like it's more of like an anniversary special than it is like these are the matches that have been set up.
They scuffed it a little bit. So the main event for that one's gonna be Alex Pereira versus fucking Jamal Hill. And Jamal Hill is the saltiest fighter in the world. So no matter what the result is, we're getting a good Twitter engagement afterwards.
Okay.
He's either gonna be really salty and bitter and like talk about how he actually should have won, or he's gonna win and he's gonna be insufferable. and
Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is like I'm convinced that everyone has the same feed, and sometimes they are. Like everyone's talking about the unknown or whatever, and sometimes stuff is just specific to me. I don't really get any of the UFC posts or like their
funny.
whatever
I
they
do.
got
I get
going
all
on.
I get all their tweets.
I've mostly just been getting.
I follow Conor McGregor and I have his notifications on because I just don't want to miss it.
Mhm.
I just don't want to miss when he because like he deletes them when he realizes like that he did it.
I've gone too far. Yeah.
Like he realizes like, oh, I posted unhinged crazy shit.
Mhm.
But I do have it on just because like, goddamn, do I want to see him fucking? Do I want to see his unhinged crazy tweets? But also, it's the MMA influencers. Like they're always trying to fight each other.
That's
Like
fun.
they'll beef with each other. They'll try and call each other out.
Mhm.
So there's like bedtime MMA.
For what? For having bad opinions?
Yeah, having bad opinions and then
You had a bad take.
yeah. So like for example, bedtime MMA doesn't think Dustin Poirier is gonna lose. Bad thing. Dustin Poirier is gonna fucking.
Mhm.
Dustin Poirier is gonna lose. Benoit Saint Denis is gonna kill him. But so he keeps asking to fight Lucas Tracy, who like is another MMA guy. They're all just very funny. They're just funny ass dudes, you know.
I will say a lot of my feed is made up of the internet wrestling community, which gets a bad rep, but you got to know who to follow. Like the people that don't take it too seriously, and I do like that everyone like Damian Priest is
I
just
will
like.
say when I went to that AEW show, sweatiest.
Oh, that's
sweatiest
what I
building
was
I've
saying
ever,
is that
sweatiest building I've ever stepped in.
there was I don't dislike AEW. I think there's merit in having like the hardcore wrestling scene, like for hardcore fans.
Just take a shower.
But that was gonna say there was a big event recently, and I saw a bunch of infographics on my Twitter of people's like, hey, if you're going to AEW Revolution, don't forget use soap. Deodorant is not enough. Like it's the bits write themselves. And I can't even be like, oh, because it's the same thing with like Smash fans sometimes, where it's like, oh, this joke is overplayed. It's like, yeah, but not if it's a consistent problem.
Who the fuck are you? I'll give you some of the best quotes in UFC history.
Okay,
There's-
funny moments compilation.
There's a really funny one. Tony Ferguson, quote machine. That guy has the one where he's like, where people are like, how do you feel about not getting a title shot? Which he was robbed of a title shot for Michael Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking. And then he picks the mic. He goes, "It's a rat race, and I'm a turtle, a ninja turtle. My favorite's Michelangelo. What about you?" And then he doesn't even wait for the guy to like answer the
Yeah.
question. He just leaves.
He like it's like a Family Guy episode in real time. He transitioned into 3 different points.
Dude, he just loses his mind. There's another great Tony Ferguson bit where he's talking about he's yapping. I mean, he's yapping for like 30 minutes.
Right.
Because there's this thing called Tough. I don't know if you've ever watched Tough, but Tough is like a reality TV show MMA thing where like they get guys who are kind of up and coming.
Like Tough Enough,
And they
yeah.
put them in a house together and they give them a coach and they duke it out.
That's exactly like Tough Enough. That's hilarious.
And they like do matches together and like there's a really funny Tony Ferguson quote where someone's talking to him. He's yapping for 30 minutes, like he's just talked nonstop, and he goes, the guy comes in and just tries to like say like dinner's ready or whatever, and he goes, hold on brother, I'm talking, and then he just keeps going.
Darling, guess who's back from jail?
And then there's the famous
Don't kill me.
Conor McGregor very famously once said, "Who the fuck are you?"
In relation
Who
to
the fuck
what?
is this guy? I think it
Oh,
was
just hit one of his opponents.
Yeah. Well, Conor's the best trash talker in history. That's why most people know him.
I've seen his like rants, his
Yeah.
incessant rants.
Yeah, of him. I do love his Khabib, the rant he did. There's a hilarious bit where people are like, they're like, oh, Conor's trash talk was like, it was Conor versus Khabib, which ended his career. And Conor was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I don't think I need to do the ocarina thing here. I could just do this.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you, mate. You're so fucking shite. And then like Habib is like, I drag people into deep waters and they discover themselves. And
It's like, whoa.
everybody, that's the Habib.
Well, my
special
experience with
right there.
MMA and UFC is that one Key and Peele sketch where Keegan's character's like, yeah, I'm gonna fight him, and then Jordan Peele's character is like, it's the other way around. It's like, I weep for his family, and it's just like one single tear, and then it cuts back to him. He's like, what did he say? What did he say?
Yeah, that's that they were making fun of the Habib stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like they're like Habib, what do you think about Conor calling you a fucking idiot? And Habib is like, woo! He's like, I take men into deep waters, and I know he said I drag them into deep waters.
Yeah. Like
and
a
they
swamp
discover
monster.
themselves. Like, that's an insane thing to say. They discover themselves? What could he possibly mean by that?
Yeah.
Like, what are they discovering? But that's a really famous quote, and I think it's really funny. Shane Gillis has a bit about that.
Mm-hmm. How?
He's like, yeah, dude, do not fuck with the white Muslims.
I don't. Sorry, I'm trying to. I don't quite know what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, because that's the other.
Oh, fuck.
That's the other thing everyone talks about is like, oh, you know, the best fighters. Where are they from? It's not even a competition, dude. It is the like Russian Muslims.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are crazy. They're just otherworldly in how good they are at fighting. Hit the blue.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's exactly what it. Don't kill me.
Because yeah, there's Habib who is undefeated. Habib was never lost a fucking fight. Then Habib has like a younger brother, adoptive younger brother type deal.
That's awesome. Like the Blind Side.
Named fucking Islam Makhachev.
His name is Islam.
Yeah, Islam Makhachev. And Islam is after Habib retired. After Habib retired, the lightweight champion was Charles Oliveira, who has a really, I don't know why, but like I love listening to Charles Oliveira say his own name.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
he's got a Brazilian accent. He's very famous because like he was like shit. He was really bad. He was like a quitter in the sense of like he would
tap.
Yeah, he would tap in situations where just like you don't need to tap. Like,
Mhm.
He clearly could have kept going. But he was a quitter. Then like his daughter was born and he just like became a different fighter. Like he was just much better. And then he won and then he gave a really famous speech where he's the only phrase he's ever said in English where he said the champion has a name and it's Charles Oliveira.
Charles Entertainment. That's nice.
Charles Oliveira, Charles Dubronx, because his nickname is Dubronx. And I don't even know why. I don't know what they're saying there, but that's his nickname. But and then after him, he eventually lost to Islam because Islam is like actually just a fucking freak of nature.
Always lose to Islam.
The unstoppable tide of Islam. But Islam's just a fucking freak of nature, dude. That guy's crazy. The strength. I couldn't imagine what it's like to be like in a chokehold with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how does that feel physically?
I dream of it sometimes.
No, maybe, but no.
Perhaps.
Like, how does that feel to just be like in there?
I bet it feels great as fuck.
Fucking-
Good as I bet this feels good as fuck for the fighters.
Dude, I would say, some days, you know, you get me to that back stretch. That would feel pretty good.
Yeah, some days you want to. Yeah, no, I get it.
Some days, you know, I'd want to be in the ring. But then he won, and Islam is still the lightweight champion.
Have any of the fighters ever gotten hard mid-fight?
There's like word of it.
Okay.
But
Rumblings.
they wear a steel cup.
Oh.
So you would
They have to get really hard.
There are fighters who have for sure shit themselves mid-fight.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yoel Romero shit himself mid-fight.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really funny clip of Yoel Romero just barking at the camera. Like a dog.
Right, as they do.
Just going roof, roof, roof. Funny guy.
I can make this.
There's another one where he's just like losing his mind. Like
He's a dog.
He's just being crazy. He's like,
I get all.
he's like, no, America, don't turn from Jesus.
He's genuine panic.
He's-
I love when people panic about stuff that's psychotic or random.
he's like, don't celebrate gay,
dude-
celebrate Jesus. And
The LGBT, the dude who's in his car and like the cops are banging or they're shooting the windows like, save me, Donald Trump, if you can hear me.
Wait, is that actually what's happening? Is there cops banging?
Isn't it? Well, they're like, we're opening up the window, and then he doesn't open. He's like, save me, and then they start shooting the window to like open it up.
Save me, Donald Trump. I keep getting audit videos. Like guys just like police.
Who get audited or?
No, guys who just like tell the police they can't do that, you know? Like those nerds.
Oh. Yeah, I'm a. Alright, let's.
So can the little Marios not die?
I don't want them to. If I get all 6, then I can get a perfect on the boss fight. And that's an if, though.
Boop, 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 boop. Alright. I've had enough.
Yeah, you've stalled enough for me.
I gotta go eat.
I was too. I don't know what's happened because I like I had so much energy despite not sleeping the last 2 days. But last night I had like a really good sleep. I just had a really good night in general. And I, you know, all my shit's done. I'm ready to start work on the next thing, and I don't think it's gonna be that intense. I'm gonna watch Kung Fu Panda 3. My day's laid out, and it's nice out, but I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. Maybe I'll take a nap
So,
after
when
stream.
You're like stressed the fuck out, right? You're not tired because your body can't
Exactly.
differentiate
So
stress
the
from
issue is that I'm
right?
too relaxed.
No, yeah, well, like, yeah, but the issue is you actually just need more sleep. Like, you need to take
I need to
more
stop
time.
being relaxed.
Alright, well, you enjoy that. I hope Mario doesn't kill himself on accident.
Yeah, well,
Excuse me, doesn't unalive
I
himself.
can't. No, you could say fuck it, whatever. Like this TikTok language is bled into other social media.
Doesn't unalive himself.
I hate that shit so much.
Demon himself.
Fuck yeah. Especially when you're like talking about genuine, serious topics. It's so frustrating.
Like 20 children unalived.
Yeah, or like
They're just like, what are we doing?
I feel like the people who get upset about it, who are like, we can't say this, are people who actually aren't affected by it. Alright, so this guy's gonna follow me. I will get them up there somehow. You can't climb the ladder. But, no, that's gonna get them all right here. You know, let's line them all up. It'll be easier to manage if they're all on me. I believe the portal video is ending right now. So now it'll just be up, no premiere. World premiere. Okay, this is what I want to do, right? This is how I win. So I get them all up here. Can I drop down? No. Can I somehow, like, okay, you guys stay there. Perfect. Stay there. This is how we do it. This is how I win. See? With time to spare, too. Can't stand that guy. Oh, where are we at? We put bell notification on everything. Stage 16 of Portal 1. Gonna have a banger time watching it later. Yeah. Premieres are fun. Just because I wanted to see everyone's reaction to specific Portal moments. Alright, now I gotta lock in. I got an hour left in the stream. I was gonna say, while he was talking, I looked up how many worlds are in this game. Sorry, spoilers. There's 8. This is the end of World 4, which means we're gonna be halfway through this game once we finish this. I don't think we're gonna finish it on this stream, because we don't finish anything. Have we finished anything? Fuck me. Did we actually, like, in the entirety of Finish February, did we, like, fully complete anything? Oh, okay. Red? Okay. Okay, so I want nothing to do with these spiky barrels. He's gonna do yellow, yep. Oh! Blue? Blue? Can I get up here? And then yeah, one more. Pick it up! Oh, you dickhead. Beat it up, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Alright, well, die. Die, you are dead, die. The video, the premiere's done. Well, of the people who have seen this, I can't speak anymore. I cannot speak on this. Who have seen the Portal video, or at least parts of it. Oh, what do we think? Can I hit 90k today? I'm like 900 away. Or have I fallen off? Am I in my washed era? I think I've fallen off, folks. But you know what? That's when I make my best stuff. Your new all-timer, the best, exceeded expectations. Thank you, because I was worried about it for a long. Spooky House. We're on World 5 of 8. The ones that don't do well are always said to be my best. I think I'm just doomed to... I'm tired of being underrated. Every video I get a comment like, you're my favorite underrated person. When can I just be rated? Portal 1 video was notably my favorite video you've done. This one was even better in every way. That's what I made the Portal 2 video more as like a sequel to the first one, as opposed to like talking about Portal 2. I was like presenting it as if the people didn't know anything about Portal, which is what a lot of people talk. I'm gonna get crushed. Did I trap you? Ooh, you know what? Can you go up there? Just so I can grab the key. I'll bring you back down when I've moved the key. So this level, I gotta keep moving the key. Haha. You're a poopy head. I should have probably... You know what? Can you, excuse me? Can I get you down here? Fuck. There we go. Easy peasy. Well, I'm glad you guys like it. No! I need to do the level again. I fucked it! You fucked it. But yeah, I love Portal 2. It's my favorite game of all time, and I really wanted to do it justice. So I'm glad a lot of people believe I did. I hope. But yeah, the ones that do the worst, not monetarily, but just like numbers-wise, are the ones that I have the best feedback on. I'm the best kept secret on the internet. As long as I'm respected, I'm good. That's what I care about. This industry is about respect. But I think I'm just gonna constantly continue to be, quote, underrated. Which is fine. I say with gritted teeth. I'd rather have a dedicated community who like all my stuff and will watch me talk about anything. You know what I mean? Or am I coping? What the fuck? There we go. That's what I wanted. Here's what we're gonna do. You were gonna go right there. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab that again, zip on over, open up. See, I'm enjoying this game way more than anything else I've played this week. This is definitely my speed. I may not, like, be geeking out, but I'm having the most fun. Just because I'm in the zone, I'm locked in, you know? I just have one of those faces where it looks like I'm not having a great time. I promise I am. I'm actually really loving this. That's a thwimp. Grab this. You don't mind if I bubble? But yeah, I know we completed games, but we didn't finish any of them. You catch my drift. Hello? Now, why would you go and do that? What are the streets saying? Now that I can lock in. Love the voice acting you did. Who was the woman in the reading? Which one? Well, I woke up at 10:45. YouTuber so good I had to gatekeep. Still have a headache. 7 streak. You're my favorite almost rated YouTuber, but I pulled through the video anyway. Lula Loopsy or something like that. That was the one doing the cube. Athena P was the voice of GLaDOS. I think she did a fucking fantastic job. Considering, because I needed to find someone who could do the GLaDOS voice, and the exchange started with me asking Athena if she's ever played Portal, and she's like, I have a passing, like, understanding of it. I'm like, okay. Maybe this isn't a good idea then. I guess I gotta find someone to do the GLaDOS voice. And I just, like, asked on a whim, like, well, just look up, like, GLaDOS voice lines and tell me if you could do this voice. And then she looked it up, was like, I love this fucking character. And she was really excited to do it, and she did a fantastic job. The comic part was really fun. Fuck! Should I just upload it by itself as, like, a little bonus feature? I think Lula and Athena released a video together. Why do I keep doing this? Yesterday. So if I did release the video yesterday, it would have been the same thing, but it's cool. I like being able to work with other YouTubers. Especially when it comes to direction. It's because I do really love directing. I didn't do a whole lot of it for this one. Just because I was already kind of rushing. But I've said this before, like, if it's not video essays, if it was optimal to do more sketch comedy or just sketches in general, I kind of fell in love with directing. Might sound pretentious or whatever when it comes to making dumb little YouTube videos, but at first I thought I wanted to, act in sketches because me and all my theater friends liked acting in high school, but then when it came around to me writing the scripts, and then directing them, I kind of fell in love with directing and doing that. And now I just direct myself, but I always have a lot of fun doing it. So I hope I have more opportunities in the future. That's why I keep writing, like, story stuff into the videos as well, just so I can get away with doing something more cinematic. I have an idea for the October project that I want it to feel like a movie in the least annoying way possible. So I hope I can do that proper justice. I've always liked the idea of making a spooky Halloween video that's like a normal video essay, but also doubles as like a horror short film. I've always really liked that idea, and I hope I'm able to do it this time around, if I get to stay here. Comic part was dope. Damn, 3 legends in one video. It was also Slipmaker, The Dan the Man Show, and Jay Latney. I think Jay did a fantastic job as well. Figured you were uploading it separately anyway, just by the credits at the end. The comic reading definitely stands on its own enough, I would say. Yeah, I can upload that. There's certainly errors in it that I could probably fix that I just didn't have enough time to fix when doing the video. Alright, can we at least... classic style. Can we at least beat Spooky House? I don't know why I'm talking like the Spooky House alone is going to take 50 minutes. I don't think anything in this game will take 50 minutes. Aside from the game taking more than 50 minutes. But you know. YouTuber's so good I had to gatekeep. Well, I appreciate that. Favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Okay, what am I doing here exactly? Oh, hold on. Okay, then I just switch the button when I get back up there. Or the key will respawn because I can't. There's no way I'm going to be able to get the key. I feel like I'm tooting my own horn too much, but I feel like I deserve to be properly rated, right? I feel like underrated is possibly the proper rating. What am I saying? Okay, you go there. Now you go. Wait. Okay, we need to do this again. This is just like Portal 2. And also, I leave the door open for talking about the multiplayer someday. Or, like, talking about the Portal extra material. Like, I do want to talk about that one game I hinted at the end, because I have disdain for it. But it's not going to be like, oh, next February I talk about this. It's more of like a down the line kind of thing, because there's so many videos I set up like, oh, I'll do this thing eventually, and then just never did. Okay, are you going to... Oh, okay. So yeah, shout out Jay, Lula, Athena, Dan, and Slip. Slip. Added a little slip of my own, cleaning up all my bad news. I am excited to play 2K24 on Monday. I gotta hit up Caden to see if he wants to do that. Kill everything first. Because there's some new stuff in it that I wanna do shenanigans with. That may be another at my desk stream. But those are fun in their own right, especially when I'm talking to people. Speaking of comics, I'm gonna have to read that myself sometime. The Lab Rat comic is just on. You could just go to their website. Is it really a YouTube comic dub if it doesn't have at least one misread line? I don't know if you guys know this. When I showed all the people involved the like draft before I finished the video, they're like, oh, like I really like this decision, like the page turning thing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I used to do a webcomic review show on my YouTube channel, and I just reused a lot of the assets. I forgot I did that. Bro just needs more bangers. People will eventually come around to the Portal videos eventually. I like all of my videos. I think the Smash video is a banger. I don't think any of them have taken off. We're on a steady decline. Here, this is the exact thing that happened last year, I think, though, is that, like, I was dying for a while. The Nickelodeon video did okay. But basically everything up until, like, the summer. And then for whatever reason, June, July, August did really well. And then September had some residuals of that. And then the Bray Wyatt thing got kind of split and fucked. And then I was back down again. Remember the Linkara video? It's the Lightbringer video, alright? Linkara no longer claims the Lightbringer. Weapon throwing and guest referee are two things to have me most hype 2K24. Yeah. Oh, dude, all of them are bangers. I meant algorithm banger. Oh, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I'm sure not all of them are bangers. I'm sure there statistically has to be a worst video of mine of the modern era. Or of the new era.
Here we go.
Am I on a strict timer here? Is this a boss fight? Am I being fucked with? First of all, you talk white. Talk like you haven't given up yet. Rap stepfather, you hate me, but you will respect. You guys know Donald Glover? Sorry, that's Childish Gambino, my mistake. That was a racist assertion of me. They're not the same person. Can you guys believe earlier Zach thought Helen from Drake and Josh was That's So Raven? I didn't want to say anything, but... Wow. Just wow. I felt hand first on the spikes. I know that feels good as fuck for the Mario.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Okay, don't fuck this up. Don't blow this for me, Mario. I shouldn't have grabbed that yet. And yet I did. Paul Maudib Atreides. Oh! Alright, well. That shit is not gonna work. We'll get the key when we hit the yellow switch, because then we can still get the present. Why am I... I've lost my edge. But now we're in the era again where nobody knows what the next video is. Although I did heavily tease it. It's something I mentioned in the Portal video. I'll say that. Because for so long we've known that the next one was going to be Portal 2, because I did the little teaser on Valentine's Day. But beyond that, it's all a mystery. Can I? Why does that not work? Alright, so let's get higher and then figure out. We'll do the key later. Clearly we're not meant to do it yet. What is wrong with me? I did post the emojis in the Discord server because people wanted another teaser. Again, plans could change, but I have a rough idea of what the year is going to be. Does that lock the key? Held under lock and key. Interesting. Somebody come and take me from this, make it end. So I can't have it stand on those. At least I don't think. Probably not. Oh, we're running out of time. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. Hold that thought. What are the streets saying? Someone who watched it spoiled me. What's the game? No, wow, okay, I remember the Linkara. Yeah, okay, wait. Fine. He thought, what? They don't even look the same. Get away, Mushy hates him. What are we talking about? Oh, Zach, right. I think he was just confused. Guys, I shouldn't have to say this. I don't think Zach's racist. I'm like 80% sure. I'm like 70% sure. No, I gotta stop this bit. I'm like mostly sure. Why does... Okay. I actually do not know. Oh, I don't know why Mushi hates Zach. But you know what? I'm glad somebody does. I want to hear Mushi's reaction to the Wheatley thing. I do want to hear from a bunch of people that haven't experienced Portal at all and are watching it for the first... Or Portal 2 for the first time through the video. That's why I did what I did when I did it. I learned my lesson, Dad. I will never do that in there with all of those for that long ever again. Shout out Moral Oral. Oh! If you want to view... Why? Why? If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Does he say view again? My bitch wife who wants to watch blue when I want to watch orange. Can I... Fuck me. This shit is not working. I need to catch this edge, jump up, and hit the corner with it. Alright. I am... All part of my plan. My master plan to get it all together. Check this shit out. I don't even need that. I need it a little bit. I need a little sliver. I need to max win. Please stop doing the jumps, Mario. You're stressing me the fuck out. Why did I even grab the key? I can't do anything with this yet. I love that he kind of moves like Fix It, Feel It. I can't even talk anymore. I'm falling deeper and deeper into this couch. I'm just too I'm just too chill like that. What can I say? I just hit a bunch of keys on my keyboard with my feet, I think. But I'm washing my hands of Portal because I'm done with the series for now. You know? I'm excited to move on to greener pastures. Did he just look at the screen? Okay. Makes my job a little easier. So I learned my lesson from last time. Stand here on the edge. Throw that shit up. That's not gonna work. I don't think I would even be able to reach over there. Because it's not gonna stand on that thing anyway. Alright, we're at crossroads again. Can I get to any of these? Ooh, hold on. Alright. Well, I'm wasting time by being over here. I need to get over to the left to hit the yellow again. But I feel like I still have enough time to do this. Surely I have enough time. I just can't fuck up once. Just fine, I can handle these kind of steaks. The only steak I ever made was delicious. Oh, fuck. Can I... This isn't going to work. It's either... Listen, this either works or we start the whole thing over. It did not work. Don't run away from me. I got no patience. Can I, like, quickly... Fuck you. Yosh. This truly is Donkey Kong. So if I can hit yellow and then go back over here and then use the stairs like normal. I think that's what we gotta do. We could technically have just gotten the key and then done all these while we're doing this, but it's probably easier to do it this way, or at least like faster. What's weird is that now that it's not... I guess, like, as soon as... I'm only ever excited for 2 holidays... I should have hit the thing. I'm only ever excited for 2 holidays, and that's Halloween and Christmas. And whenever it doesn't feel like Christmas, I'm like, alright, time for Halloween. So, the thing is, we're around the era now where it's becoming spring, and for whatever reason, I, like, hyper-overdose on, like, spooky stuff, because I get excited for Halloween, even though it's spring. Because in the summer, I'm not. Yosh. I don't know how else to explain it, but something about this weather in my brain makes me think of Halloween. I think because it's like still kind of cold, but also like nicer out. Actually, you know what? There's no explanation for this. I'm gonna fall. I'm good. I'm gonna guffaw. Can I? Nope. Maybe this whole thing will take the whole time. The spooky house. That's also making me think Halloween. Does anyone else agree with what I'm saying, or am I spitting nonsense? I feel like you need Halloween like an iCarly. Half-a-ween. Sorry, I cannot read. It's not that I want to celebrate Halloween. It's that I want to get the hype cycle of it. You know what I mean? What am I doing? I gotta sneeze. But I won't. I won't. I have power. I have power over myself. Sorry. We gotta speed this up, Mario. There we go. Good boy. Perfect. Look at these movements. Spread her cheeks like a carnival. This is how it must go. This is the way. Oh, it's just like the Mandalorian. We can do this. We'll win this. I know we will. We'll each need to take out about 10. God, I love Smash Bros. You guys ever play Smash Bros. Ultimate? Pretty good game. Can I... I don't even need the platform. Get me out of here. That was ridiculous. These Bitcoin things are a dinky donkey. I've got to get one. Bad. Can I stand on... Oh. Weird. Gross and weird. I can make most... yeah, see, I overshot. Make most jumps just by doing the little flip thing.
Mamma mia!
It would have worked. I'm trying to do these really fast when I need patience. Any good puzzle game relies on patience. Any puzzle game worth its weight in sand. Okay, and now we just do the level like normal. And by that I mean I want that fucking one up so bad. Oh, fuck. I keep thinking these blue ones on a timer, but they're not. Climb. Ah, that's fucking rough. I love you, Mario, but you scare the fuck out of me. Alright. Stand here. There you go. Get it in the middle. There we go. Gives me enough space. I really want to stretch my arms out here. Jump up, superstar. Sunny weather makes me feel irritable for some reason. It's certainly making me tired. I guess we'll see, because it's still winter until like March 20th or something, right? Or the fucking Pawtucket Pat, that's not his name, said we have more weeks of winter. I don't remember how it works. Isn't Easter this? I don't know. Who cares? If it's not Halloween, I do not care.
Here we go!
I like that everything is still a toy. You are a toy. But it works like any other Boo. This is cool, though. Like, if your concept is like, let's make a Donkey Kong arcade-style game. Like, basically a sequel to Donkey Kong for the arcade, like if it wasn't New Super Mario Bros. Or Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. But let's also add some mechanics from the Mario Bros. Games. I like that. I fuck with it. Please. Oh, fuck you. Where's the Boo? Well, that thought. Fuck you. Okay, you come here. Stay there. Yeah, I needed to get lobotomized anyway. I've been meaning to get that procedure done. Now, what did you mean by that? What was the plan there? This Boo's stressing me out. Only a poor craftsman blames his tools. Fuck.
Mamma mia!
What ghost level? Sorry, spooky house level am I at? I don't like that every time I try and do that, it turns me around. I don't like I don't like how much this turns me on. Can we just retry? Can we turn back time to the good old days?
Mamma mia!
I don't need to be fancy about it. Okay, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay, all we gotta do now, keep facing this direction, have patience, and jump when necessary. Okay? Alright. That's all we were missing. That's all we needed, baby. Postani Phil? Yeah, basically. But yeah, I guess we'll see immediately after the stream. That's what I said. If it goes pitch black or not. It'd be nice to have the sun out. Makes the day feel longer, at least. Okay. Can you leave me? Okay, you come all the way to the corner. Is what you want, huh? Stop right there. May have put myself in a very little maneuverability. If I hit the blue button, though, I can use the knight to get me through there. But I don't know how to get back up. I'm gonna need to take these. Fuck. Okay, I got this. Ready? Jump now. Yahoo! Smarf. 5-4. Well, I'm still a man of my word. I don't think this whole thing, the spooky house, is going to take the whole time. We do have 33 minutes. And 2 more spooky houses, and then the bonus and the boss. Surely it won't take that long. Just making sure. Spooky is 5? Right? Wait. Jungle something. Okay. Jungle Lava, and then Toy Factory or something else, and then Spooky. We're on World 5 of 8. It's not a very long game, but it doesn't need to be. Now, why did I do that? Let's analyze this for a second, shall we? What's the end goal? I don't know why I took this all the way up here. I feel like it makes my job harder. But I did it. On my first try, too. Significantly less time than the previous. Wee-hee! Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. I see what we're doing. Is there anything to the right? We just gotta do that.
Mamma mia!
You know what? The previous one I said first try, that wasn't even true. I wasn't even doing an ironic bit. I just totally forgot. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that one was gonna hit me. Can we have class outside today? Just so nice. I did sit outside a little bit earlier. So yeah, I do go outside. Anyone who said I didn't is a liar. So I gotta turn these guys into cubes, just like Portal. Game giving me Portal vibes. I've only ever played one game. Let's set this up properly. Okay. Probably just cheese my way up there, right? Yep. Go around you. Thank you. Stand here. Nope. Can we just drop on this without dying? And got it. There's a bit of Mario 2 mixed in here too, because you can stand on top of enemies and lift them up. Can we? I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. No, there's no way we're finishing this on stream. I want to make that clear. Have we finished anything this year? Because we started Prince of Persia, we started the Tekken campaign. We started playing some Pal World. Penny. Now Sonic Adventure 2. We finished Mortal Kombat last year.
Here we go.
What else do we do? Oh, Skull and Bones. I don't think there is any finishing that. I'm probably not going to. I get those 1-ups. Not because I need the 1-ups, but because I like the completion. I like finishing. I always come back. And I always come last. I feel like I should just let it play out, right? Pikmin 4. Yeah. No. I mean, we saw the credits, but we didn't finish it. Same goes for Mario Wonder, same goes for Clive and Wrench. There's a couple things we saw the credits for, but we didn't complete them. But we started a number of things as well that now need to get added to next year's finish February. Unless, it really depends on how much we want to finish Prince of Persia or Tekken or Pal World or Skull and Bones or Penny's Big Breakaway. I do want to continue Penny's Big Breakaway. Or, Now, why would I choose to go that direction? I feel like there is something else. Oh yeah, Sonic Adventure we started. I wouldn't mind going back to that. Skull and Bones we don't even have anymore. Unless we want to pay all the money for it. And by we, I mean, we could set a sub-goal. If we really want Skull and Bones that bad. Or like a donation goal. I guess I should set a donation goal at some point, right? If there's specific stuff we want to do. I would like to get an N64 disc drive at some point and play those. Some stuff is just a little out of my pay grade. We'll get to it at some point. It's about to play in the mud. It's raining out. You know what that means. Sub goal for subpar game. Damn. We gotta stop saying mid. We gotta start saying sub now. You know what? I regret what I just said. Can you come over here, little guy? Okay, now you can come this back over this way. Hold that thought, actually. You know what? No, keep holding. I should have hit the button. Yeah, I should have hit that button. Alright, push me back over. There we go. Thank you, little guy. Oh! Well, that's on me. That's so much faster. I'll have to go first, princess, but I always come last. Koopa Troopa skeletons, I'm the only dry bones. Mario, you always do this shit. I like a girl, then you ruin it by adding stuff about your dick until they go away. Hey Luigi, it's okay that Mario's a big mistake. Just tell me what you need to say. Please don't be afraid. Nope, I fucked it. You fucked it. Hit the button. We want to be able to grab the present. You go rapping in your sex party. How much of these do I know from memory? Yo, what up, bitch? I'ma tell you a tale about how Ash Ketchum got his ass sent to jail, beat the Elite Four, won the tournament war, but he just couldn't get the same rushes as before. Fat and depressed, his life had gone south, so he returned to Pikachu, and then he punched him in the Meowth. He felt so alive, he felt so real, beat all the Pokemon with his fists of Registeel, got arrested for domestic violence. It was the crazy motherfucking cack turn of events. Fuck, what comes after that? I used to know this shit. The first MagFest I went to, that's when Starbomb dropped, and I was rocking to that shit. Or I listened to the preview over and over, because they were selling CDs. Keep seeing Cerveza Crystal shitposts on my Twitter timeline. That is another fun one. Oh, sorry, that's what I was saying, is that my Twitter is all about clips of Argyle and Madam Web and how funny it is. And my TikTok feed is people being like, man, they didn't give Lisa Frankenstein a fair shake. And also Dune fan cams. And then also, I talked about Mean Girls. So there's yet to be a boring movie. And I'm going to see Kung Fu Panda 4 tomorrow. So I really hope it's good. I mean, Puss in Boots was great. How much would the goal be? Like $70, I guess, if that's Skull and Bones. Because other streamers have sub goals, or like donation goals. I feel like we should have one for something, right? Something that I wouldn't get for myself. A PS5. Listen, here, that's what we'll do. We'll do a donation goal for a fucking PS5. If you guys want to see me play Spider-Man and God of War, that's the... Okay, we need to deal with this guy. That might be too much begging. But that's what streamers do, right? How would I know if I'm a real streamer or not if I don't send a donation goal? Okay, can we... Oh, okay. Keep him up there. There we go. That makes more sense. There's gotta be... That did not work. That made it worse, actually. If you can believe it. What does yellow do? Okay, that drops all of them. It does make it a little easier to move. Oop. We gotta fucking move. Come on. Minnie's on the move. You know what? Hold on. Hold that thought. Stay there. Yeah, you're out. Wait! Oh, fuck! Okay, nobody die. Nobody die. Fuck me! Why did I vibrate? Oh, a YouTube notification. Did you see Wish? I didn't see Wish. I didn't know I could stand on their heads. You learn something new every day. Can you grab that tea for me? Thank you. Let's send you back up. All of us. Grab the... Nope. Grab... Some of you grab the Y. Can we get him to drop down? Hit the blue. Of that. How am I gonna... Because there's no straightaway that leads there. Well, let's get us all up here first. Hold on. Because if we have red... They're still not going to be able to reach that. Oh. I didn't... They could just do that. They can jump whenever they want. Doesn't have to be a spring. I did not know that. Wow, you're telling me for the first time. Oh, okay. Alright, let's kill him. Let's beat him to death with hammers. These Raycons suck. I'm putting them away. That'll be the clip from today's stream. Is just me complaining about the brand. That'll really get their attention. I put these in wrong. Were there any other clips? I guess Zach talking about his roommate, but it seems more of a stream exclusive. Farming clips. If you had to pick a Mario character to be in a terrible car accident, which one would you choose? Dry Bones, because he would still just be okay anyway. The car would be totaled and all the bones would be scattered on the ground, but then he would just pop back up and go bloop, 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 and he'd be okay. This one's gonna be hard, but I got 19 minutes. He's gonna hit blue next, right? Okay. Fuck. Blue? Why are you blue? Okay, drop it. What are you doing? I'm okay. I'm locked in. I'm chill. I feel like every time people call me handsome, they're trying to farm that same Germa clip where they like, oh, you look very handsome today, and then he looks at the camera really creepily and goes, thanks. What is wrong with me? Okay, that works too. Fuck you. Dickhead. So I could just do it from down here, though. From downtown. Start with red. Always start with red. Always bet on red. Okay, he was going to hit yellow, but then I hit him and he hit blue. So you could change his mind. I felt that in real life. I don't need you to respect me, I respect me. I don't need you to love me, I love me. Change your mind. Oh, wait, do one of them, because I'm... Alright. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Go away! I'm scared for real. Nope. Let's take our time, shall we? Why are we rushing things? Don't hit the button because I want to hit... Oh, they get so deep. Sorry. Pause for a second. They, like, you know what I mean, right? Like, like, they're dips that, you know what I mean. He hit the blue. Yeah, go ahead. Why? Grab it! Grab it! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me! Can I? That's not gonna work. I already fixed it, and you are not coming back in. I also, when I was talking to them, Lula and Athena said they hadn't played Portal, or at least not like in a long time. So I hope that like gets them back into it because I fucking love that game. All right. They should put Unk. Do you have any thoughts on the new Fortnite season? I think it's funny that there are gods now. You gotta ask Logan about this. I should just have him stream Fortnite one of these times. I'll do commentary. Should I need to get the Peter Griffin today? I already spent all my money on that. That should have been a donation goal. When I tell you you're handsome, I mean it. I want you to take the compliment, you fuck ass. You guys are weird. Slippery Summit.
Oh, stop! Come back!
Oh, fuck! What can I get done in 16 minutes? How many levels? What if I start with the last one and work backwards? I need to beat the first one first. What if I do the first one and the sixth one? I'm optimizing my time. You guys think I just was born, all right? That I'm just now stepping foot on the internet? I know that a compliment isn't a compliment. I'm not stupid. I'm not falling for these tricks, all right? I learned this years and years ago.
Here we go.
Are there ice physics? Oh, great.
Yup. Woohoo. Yahoo.
At least I don't need someone to push me. Push and pee.
Woohoo.
Did he go yee? Check this out. This is pretty cool. There's certainly more annoying ice physics. Oh, I should have hit the red. You know, I missed the rage. Keep forgetting it's not Monday. Can't believe it's not Monday. Am I right, guys? TGIF. Anyway. Time for serious matters. Let's hit that red button. Okay, now you throw her. Perfect. Great maneuverability. I'm just saying shit now. The WWE Twitter account posted yastified CM Punk again, as they should. Wee woo indeed.
Mamma mia.
I'm so fucking stupid! Can I reach this or do I need Shy Guy? I feel like I probably could have reached it, but it won't let me anyway.
Woohoo. Yahoo. Whee. Yep. Woo.
Okay, I gotta do this more carefully. Sticky fingers. Nope. Well, okay. This also works. If I can make it. I'll take that. Retech those. Hmm. What if I just... Hold on. Ah, it would have been cool, though. This one's going... I don't want to jinx it. Significantly faster than the Ghost House. I think the Ghost House just was fucking with us.
Oh, yeah.
It really would just take one more stream of this to finish the whole thing. I'm not going overtime. I'm just saying, you know, if we ever have an extra day. Well, the extra days are going to be dedicated to the wheel. Now let's do 6. Sorry, I thought those were multiple levels. It was just the same one. That's why they take so much longer.
Here we go.
Because we have 12 minutes. And we're at a perfect stalemate where we really can't get anything done other than just continuing to play the game. Yeah.
Mamma mia.
Especially when we're playing like this. I think it's time somebody put me out of my misery. Damn. Does this even work, or...
Mamma mia.
There we go. They made it easier for me, which actually made it harder. Now I grab you, take you back here to reach the ladder to get my present. And then I take you back to where the other side and use you to reach the stuff on the left. Clearly I need to throw this, yeah. Clearly you don't own an air fryer. Where does this take me? Is this close enough? Yep. I'll take it. Yep, what'd it do? So each one has their own present. So really, it's 3 levels within the larger level, and there's 6 of those, and then the bonus and the okay. I didn't know I could transition into that other slide, but now that I do, I won't do it again. Okay, I did it again, but you know. Ugh. Shout out Yassified CM Punk. I had the right idea and I was doing so well. Okay, we can at least finish the stage 6, right? Because we are a little bit running out of time now. I really don't want to go overtime today. I might just take like a solid fucking while the sun is out. Maybe outside nap. That'd go kind of crazy. Oh, I don't actually know what to do here now. I guess it's the way to get back over once we hit the blue. But, where is it? Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I thought it was gonna fall sooner. Was that all of stage 6? Yes. I keep trying to like schedule out like how much time I'm wasting or spending, I guess. It's not wasting if you're having a gay old time. But those don't unlock until I do everything. Okay. Let's work our way backwards, because if we do it backwards, they're going to get easier. Just see how much we can get done in the allotted time. Well, this looks awful already. I hate these moving platforms. Just off the merit of having to wait. I got no patience. Oh, that's not... Okay. I don't need to slide. I could have just done the upside down. I'm good. I'm not pissed off. I'm not going to go punch a drywall about it later, I promise. I gotta drink my G Fuel. You know what? I'm just shitting on all the brands. I probably shouldn't do that. I'm burning all these bridges. I'm going to be underrated forever. And then you're going to watch a documentary. One of those 40-minute YouTube documentaries in like 2 years that's like the rise and fall of BH Ultra. I really let myself go. This music is gorgeous, by the way, considering... That's okay. It's a fucking Mario vs. Donkey Kong game. Keep using it as a buffer. It's working. You need to do all that. There's no song where she needs to be doing that. And that was only the first part. This is probably going to be the last one. I say that for all of them, though. So you never know. I could be a liar. I most certainly am. Well, great. Well, that's just great. Oh, and I was going right. I was going head first into it immediately. It's always the worst when you see it coming. Ooh. Oh!
Mamma mia!
Okay, now the ticking clock is getting more and more stressful. I made a promise. I hate ticking clocks, but they make me work harder. They also make me freak out. But that's where the hard work comes from. Constantly on edge. It's my secret cap. Tony, who does he say it to? Doctor? I think that's still like the best Hulk arc. Is the 2012 Avengers film. I don't know why I have this. Just it's like a security blanket. It helps me feel better. Did I just beat? That was just the first part, right? No, that was all of them.
Oh, yeah!
So it isn't 3. It's 1 with 1 and then 1 with 2. Well, now we're at another stalemate where it's like, well, fuck, okay. Do I do another one or do I just talk for 4 minutes? I feel like we've talked most of the stream anyway. Hi. You can see how deeper... It's also because of the angle where I'll like start the stream like this and then as I play more and more, I'll sink deeper into this couch, into the recesses of the creek. The crevasse. Struggled to add extensions to my twist for 2 hours. Now I'm giving up. Are you doing hair? What do you recommend? I keep getting... The mullet is the one I hear the most often of how to fix my fucked up shit. But I do kind of like it like this because then you could see the... I think we talked about this last night. You could see the progress of what I've done where I shaved like that. And then as we watch the videos month by month, we could see it. Although the first video of the year was one I filmed in September. And the next one's going to be one I filmed also in September. Now that I think about it. Maybe the other one I filmed in October. So yeah. I'm going to look significantly younger, and by that I just mean less hair in the next one. Get a mohawk. That's a good one, too. I should get a green one that blends in with the green screen. I think that would work really well for me. What song did I even start this with? Oh, yeah. Fucking Jump Up Superstar. Because of Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I get it. Very cute, Andrew. Now the clock is ticking. Maybe, you know what? I haven't yawned as much. But also my caffeinated beverage is over there as to not spill it. I gotta get one of those sippy cups with a lid on it so I don't spill it anymore. If we are going to, in fact, keep doing this couch thing. Because you can't see it, but the towels are still down there. It's probably dry by now, maybe. I gotta get like a nightstand or something here. This used to have like a side to it. I don't have the side over there because I want it to be easier for me to move my computer chair back over to my desk. But now we're coming up on the weekend, so it really doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be on this couch until Monday. Come Monday. Long mullet with ultra dyed into the back like Naomi. I don't know if that would work. I'll cut Ultra into the back. That would be better. So yeah, that was Mario vs. Donkey Kong. The whole purpose of the stream... I mean, I had to stream anyway at the normal stream time, but I wanted everyone... I'd prefer everyone if they watched the Portal premiere. If you haven't watched the Portal 2 video yet, or if you haven't finished it, go watch it, go finish it. That's your homework for today. I'm going to watch Kung Fu Panda 3 today, and then 4 tomorrow, and then I'll tell you guys all about my weekend. Oh, patron people. I'm going to be gone on Saturday. I'll probably be back on Sunday, though, so we can watch all the things we need to watch. Time to close out of this, and maybe never play it again. I really hope it saved. I think it did. I do want to keep playing this. You can see my preference with the last 3 games I played, but to be fair, that was on stream. What are we doing when we come back? Let's get a little peek. Oh, right. 2K24. Exciting things are happening. I'm actually excited for Battlefront Online as well. All right, I've kept you long enough. Time to play my fucking track. I do love this song. Go watch Portal.
Here we go, off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. 20 bags or a pass. Say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. me, grab coins with me, oh yeah.